Welcome to the 4th annual Grifties and the first ever live Grifty Awards. And now for your hosts, Uncle Hotep and Hotep Jesus.
Yo, no George, but I can't even breathe in this joint.
That's fucked up. He working on that Coon of the Year award.
Black people, am I right?
We've got some great categories tonight, including athletes.
We'll say what's up to your dad.
Season's COVID-19.
Who did you want? Hamlin? Hamlin's a sleeper. Hamlin's a sleeper.
Female, musical, celebrity, people's political grifty, the Hall of Fame, and a surprise category.
Y'all see we professional. We got the teleprompter and shit. And of course, the one everyone is waiting for, Grifter of the Year award.
From podcasts to movies.
DJ Protocol.
Yeah, DJ, that's the time to do it.
This is not a grift. I really think Lil Nas X is a gay demon.
How dare you?
Unlike most modern award shows, none of these women have penises.
Women shouldn't speak anyways.
Y'all picked the blackest room for a black. Paint the walls white so I can see y'all next time.
All coons look alike to me.
Some of you white people too. Some of y'all look like you came from 8 Mile.
We're halfway through, no one's been shot yet.
But I'm going to say at the Grifty Awards, there's only one person more arrogant, more self-assured than me, and that's Hotep Jesus.
Grifter of the Year.
Clap it up for old Uncle Hotep.
Hopefully my kids will watch this and be inspired and stuff like that.
Fuck them kids.
I'm looking for my wallet. I'm like, oh, thank God he didn't take it. Thank God.
Envision a sanctuary where community and sustainability are the cornerstones of living. In this haven, every family is able to grow their own food, children flourish through homeschooling tailored to unlock their full potential, and education extends beyond textbooks, instilling self-worth and a deep understanding of the world around them. Here, goodwill isn't just an ideal, it's the essence of daily life, where respect for law and order harmonizes with the community's resourcefulness. This place isn't just a dream, it's a call to action for everyone who believes in a better, more connected way of living. Join us in building a future where each individual's contributions create a tapestry of enduring harmony and prosperity. Join us in Hotepistan.
It's Friday. We made it. The Grift Report starts right now.
2, 1, boom. Hotep Jesus.
Of all the Jesuses I know, he's the Hotepiest. Social scientist and YouTube host, Hotep Jesus.
How the fuck do you get a name like Hotep Jesus?
The one and only Hotep Jesus.
Ryan Sharp, better known to the world as Hotep Jesus.
Hotep Jesus. Hotep Jesus. Hotep Jesus.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
Somebody said, what do you think you are, some kind of Hotep Jesus?
Ooh,
and
that's
I was
good.
Just like, ooh, that's sexy. Yes, I do think I'm Hotep Jesus.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. Depending on where you are in the world. Welcome to the Grift Report, live Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. Eastern. I'm your host, the Grift God.
Hotep Jesus. Hotep Jesus. Hotep Jesus.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
Oh, this is a real Hotep brother.
Hotep to the chat. Hotep to the Hotepistanis.
Hotep.
What's up, fam-a-lam? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Dizzler, welcome back. Fresh out of Hotep jail. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Don Day, what up, man? Did I take my flow pecs? You know I took my flow pecs. Spotless took his flow pack. Said he got in his vein. Maca root, cacao. Let's get it. Let's get it. Steph Colonel, Heather in the chat. Rob Jones. What up, Brody? Shout out to my brother Brody in the house. Trader Crypto Hotep Justine Ellison. Hotep Yatu Saves. Malcolm Riley, welcome. He just became a Hotep initiate.
Oh, this a real Hotep brother.
Strong Dad in the house. What up, Strong Dad? It's Friday. It's a slow news day. However, we have a very spicy Grift report lined up for you today. We got a lot to talk about. Let's see here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 different pieces that I'm going to have to bring up on your screen here in just a moment. But before that, let's get into announcements. Real quick, I need prayer hands in the chat. Prayer hands in the chat for our brother Goldstein. He says, so after my call on the Grift report yesterday, I decided to say fuck it and have a heart attack. Just kidding. But it sure felt like one. Dislocated a rib, moving a number of things my wife told me not to. Goldstein, what's going on, man? What was you trying to move? Your wife told you not to move the stuff. We got to get Goldstein on that plant-based diet.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
We got to get Goldstein on that plant-based diet. See, if he was on that plant-based diet, he never would have dislocated that rib. I'm making that up. I can't corroborate that statement. But prayer emojis up for Goldstein. He's in the hospital. Don't eat that food. Okay? Don't let them do nothing crazy to you. They don't not let them take a Hotep out. All right? Be safe. Shout out to my brother from another, Hotep Goldstein.
Hotep.
Prayers up for the homie.
Alhamdulillah.
Too much pork? Yeah. Too much pork. Jason Lynn said he needs some milk. Shut up, Emily. Shut up. Nobody care about your facts right now. Shout out to Emily. So Goldstein, he's recovering. Glad he didn't have a heart attack. Very, very thankful for that. Real quick, last announcement I'm gonna make. Let's be clear. It's Memorial Day weekend. We are honoring our soldiers over at menoforder.com. So I'm here to announce that our discount starts right now. Coupon code HONOR. Coupon code HONOR. We want to honor our troops, and that'll get you 40% off. I told you I wasn't doing any more half-offs. If you didn't catch it for Mother's Day, there's no more half-offs for the rest of the year. We're going to do 40, 35. But this one right here is 40% off for our troops. Coupon code HONOR. Now's your chance to get Flopex at an all-time low. Well, not all-time low, because Mother's Day was our all-time low. But at a super low discount. Coupon code HONOR. HONNOR. And that'll lock you in for life. All right? With that being said, it's time for the Men of Order moment of the day. Now, this moment of the day is brought to you by The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune, you guys know this classic show. Still in rotation, I'm guessing. Let's go to the clip.
Our first toss-up is worth $1,000. Category is phrase, and off we go. Tavares.
Right in the butt.
Right in the butt? What? Bro, you couldn't wait to get a couple more letters? And there's 4 letters here. Right has 5. Somebody get this brother some Wordle. He needs some Wordle in his life. Come on, bruh. And this is TV. What made you think that was going to be the correct answer on national TV? Right in the butt? No Diddy, pause, no homo. What's going on with bro? Cleanse the timeline.
Alhamdulillah.
No. Blake.
This is the best.
Yeah, that's it, I think. Yeah.
You know where his mind is. You know, I'm not mad at him. I'm not mad at him. You know, hopefully he was thinking about a woman's ass and not a man's ass. But bro, you got to get it together. He must have had too much Apex. He had way too much Apex flowing through his system. I need that brother to calm the fuck down. Next up, for Men Avoid a Moment of Day chat, what's wrong with him? Why would he say that? Give him some flow. He needs some flow. He definitely needs some flow. He need that brain getting back to homeostasis. Anyway, here's a lesson for you today. This one comes from Savannah James. People are passing this around. This person here says this is very disrespectful. Let's play the clip. This is Zach LaVine dapping up LeBron James. Zach LaVine, I believe, plays for the Chicago Bulls. And he comes, he daps up LeBron, and he walks right past Savannah. Okay? Now, I want y'all to pay attention because some of the other captions were Savannah don't like none of LeBron's friends. And we're going to talk about the lesson here today. She doesn't even look at that man. Look at Saz's face. She doesn't even look his way. Looks away. That's called a good wife. Fellas, your wife should never shake hands with your friends. Your friends and your wife should never be following each other on Instagram. They should not be cool. Your wife should not even look at your male friends. They should not touch any part of her body, none of her skin. That's what you call a good wife. She didn't even fucking look at another man, especially in the presence of her man. That is how you're supposed to act. You see what I'm saying? That's a good wife. Shout out to Sav. Fellas, this is what we want. This is what we want from our women, right? Put 100, give me the 100 emoji in the chat if this is what you expect from your wife, fucker. Not even a glance. I see the hundreds coming up in the chat. Hey, if your wife ain't on this program, she gonna have to go to school of wifery from Sav herself. See the hundreds in the chat. I see that. I see that. I see that. I see that. Shout out to my real G's.
Hotep.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's that simple. Ladies, you shouldn't be touching another man, looking at another man, acknowledging the existence of another man. You know, you are solely the possession of your husband. That's it. That's it. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't even be following men on your Instagram account, your Facebook, your Twitter. You should not even be following other men. The only man a woman should be following on social media is her man.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
Anything else is unwifely. Okay? I don't give a fuck if it's Forrest Whitaker. Your wife should not be following Forrest Whitaker. That's cheating.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
You heard? You know what I'm saying? This is the behavior we want from women. Well-behaved women. Understanding these things. Your woman shouldn't have no male friends. There's no such thing as no male friends. You know what a male friend is? A pervert.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
That's what a male friend is. He's a pervert. Hanging around to the last moment. Like Moist Watkins. You know what I'm saying? He's a cuck. He's a simp. The last thing you want your woman around somebody. Matter of fact, your woman shouldn't even be friends with another woman that looks at other men when she got a wife.
Hotep, you're a genius. Hotep, Jesus.
We call that proxy cheating. If your girl's friend does something that violates her husband, that's called proxy cheating, she can no longer be friends with that woman. That's called cheating by proxy. Okay? All this shit about ladies' night. All of a sudden, HJ and the ladies losing. Don't pull that back, Angelia. I saw it. Gay friends? Hell no, gay friends. And that's the last thing you want is your woman to have a gay friend. These women is fucking they gay friends.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
Facts. Do not trust a gay friend. He will fuck anything. Animal, goat, human, alien, objects. Never trust the motherfuckers around your woman. And he gonna kick your back in faster. Okay? Especially not a gay man. Do not trust your woman around gay men. Okay? You think just because she gay that she won't smash him? That's the first motherfucker she gonna smash. Okay? Subconsciously, she's saying to herself, why is he not attracted to me? So she's gonna do everything subconsciously to get him to be attracted to her. She'll blow him. Pause. It's ugly out here, man. You got to be safe. It's America, man. Shit is different. Shit is different. So, ladies, lesson of the day, no looking at another man, no touching another man, and that includes your friends, your husband's friends. Anyway, time to go to everybody's favorite segment, Grifter of the Day. Grifter of the day, y'all already know. Grifter of the century, Mr. 4-5, about to be 4-7, President Donald Trump.
Here as well as rapper Chef G. Does everybody know Chef? Where is Chef G? Where is he? Come on up, fellas. Rapper Sleepy Hollow. Come on up here, fellas. How are you, man? Hey. Oh, I like that. I want to get that done.
President Trump. Oh, man. One thing I want to say. One thing I want to say. They always gonna whisper your accomplishments and shout your failures. Trump gonna shout the wins for all of us. Make America great again.
Thank you, fellas. I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Grift of the day goes out to Chef G and Hollow. I love to see it, though. I love to see it. Now, apparently, these brothers have cases pending. And they are NY drill rappers. These ain't just regular rappers. These ain't no, Drake rappers. These is official New York drill rappers. D-Dot sent me this clip last night, and he enjoyed it. He was in my DMs like, yo, 47. Y'all remember D-Dot? He called in, I think, last week. Y'all heard from our homie D-Dot. Absolutely. The hood is celebrating. We want our pockets to flourish once again. Let's bring Trump back. Next up, Grifter of the Day. New York Governor Hochul. She has something to say about Mr. 47, Mr. 45. Let's hear what this broad had to say.
Well, I'll tell you it won't make a difference at all, Jake, and that is for Donald Trump to be the ringleader of and invite all his clowns to a place like the Bronx. New York will never, ever support Donald Trump for president. We know him better than anyone, and that means we understand what he's all about is just for himself. So this state will go solidly behind Joe Biden for president, as it has in the past. So he wants to spend his time doing these made-up fake rallies and pretending their support here. Be my guest.
Made up fake rallies. Made up fake. So you telling me this rally we saw was AI generated? Hokel? Is that what you're telling me? Hokel? That this rally isn't real? Sounds like pure jealousy and hate. That's what it sounds like to me. Pure jealousy and hate and clowns. And clowns. The only clown out here is you, man. That's the only clown out here. You and the rest of the Democrats. It's the only clowns I see. And the people that stole woke right, that's the only clowns I see, ma'am. Just pure hate in her blood. This is one of them evil white women you got to stay away from. And you know what I hate the most about these people? You know what I hate the most about these people? There's no substance. These words are just empty. She didn't say anything. All she said was shit we already knew. New York's not going to support Trump. Well, what else is fucking new? Hokel. I mean, after you guys tried to prosecute the guy or did prosecute the guy and did everything you can to slow him down. Of course not. Y'all go through great lengths to oppress and suppress the minds of New Yorkers, beginning with Hot 97 and 105.1.
Oh, this a real Hotep brother.
Beginning with 105.1 and Hot 97, the gatekeepers of politics in New York.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
Let's not walk down that road. When you ran your nonstop ads for the jibby jab around the clock, because niggas said no. You do everything within your power to close off good information to the minds of the listeners of hip hop radio in New York City. And it is a sin, and you will be judged when Judgment Day comes. But where is the substance? Where is the substance? There is none. She didn't say anything. And that's what I hate most about these people. They have no substance. Let's go to the coon of the day. Look at this nigga here. Top Biden surrogate Richie Torres is big mad that President Trump rallied thousands and thousands of people to the Bronx yesterday. This is from RNC Research Twitter account. Let's take a look.
Well, Donald Trump's presidency was a catastrophe.
He needs some Apex. I can tell by the way he talked. He needs some Apex. Apex 40% off right now for Memorial Day weekend. Coupon code HONOR. He needs some Apex. It's just, you could tell they've neutered him. Castrated him.
For the Bronx, his gross mismanagement of the COVID-19 global pandemic.
Oh, wow. His mismanagement of the pandemic? Y'all shitting me? Are you shitting me? What are you talking about?
For the Bronx, his gross mismanagement of the COVID-19 global pandemic left a death toll of more than 7,000 fatalities.
This nigga just created an oxymoron. He just contradicted himself. President Trump had mismanagement for a global pandemic. So Trump was supposed to manage the pandemic for the entire globe. If it's a global pandemic and motherfuckers is dropping like flies all around the earth, except for Africa, except for parts of South America, what the fuck does that have to do with Trump? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Y'all the ones ran around talking about you got to get double masked up, double jabbed up. It was just double trouble all around the board. Then what y'all do? Y'all say, oh, we got to get the ventilators out. Everybody ship out the ventilators. We don't have enough ventilators. Trump, please. Y'all was the one calling on Trump to provide everything that destroyed us. Everything that, and now they talking about microplastics in our nuts. And those came from various sources. Richie Torres.
Fatalities in the Bronx.
I didn't even know they had Hispanic coons.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
which is greater than the death count of 9/11 and Pearl Harbor combined.
Oh,
So
come
Donald-
on. This well-trained nigga. Hey, let's take the death toll and compare it to some of the worst tragedies. This is pure political theater. That's what this is.
Donald Trump has brought preventable death and deep suffering to the people of the Bronx. And as I noted, instead of holding a rally, he should be issuing an apology to the...
Oh, brother, an apology. You need to apologize to your dad.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
You're a failure, Torres. You're a failure. Again, these people talk, but it's all rhetoric, no substance. He didn't substantiate his claim as to why President Trump didn't handle the pandemic very well. Notice that when a real Hotep speaks, when we make a claim, we substantiate it. We provide evidence. We support it. We reinforce it. These people got pure rhetoric that you're just supposed to accept. They just want you to accept their rhetoric, but he never explained as to how his rhetoric makes sense.
The people of the Bronx for the long and lasting damage that he has done, not only to the Bronx, but to our country. Well,
Yeah, how much it costs to hire one of these niggas? Yearly salary. What do y'all think it costs to buy one of these niggas? To get them to say some shit like this. Guesses in the chat. Chat, tell me how much you think it costs to buy one of these niggas. Huh? How much? Oh shit, I'm looking at what's next up, and it's about to get spicy in here. I warned y'all I was going to get spicy on the report today. We're going to have to go to something light before we get to the spice. Somebody said a Sephora gift card. Jack Reed's $300K a year, $5K, six figures. I think Matt Earth Theory is probably on point. You could probably on the low end get away with $80K and buy one of these niggas on a yearly salary. $200K is probably the median. I would say $200K is probably the median to buy a coon. That's what I think. Jason Lynn said a Target gift card. Anyway, let's go to the president's press secretary, America's favorite lesbian. Let's take a listen.
Then is the White House's message to those Americans who did not attend college for a variety of reasons, perhaps, including perhaps that they didn't want to take on all the debt that went with it right now, that they feel like in some form they are responsible for allowing those who did not to pay their fair share.
So look, here's the thing. This is a president who has been very clear about making sure that he's building an economy that leaves no one behind, right? Making sure that...
Left behind the ones who didn't get support.
Leave no one behind. This sounds like Obama's presidency.
Because they didn't go to college?
I hear your question, but this is, if you look at what the president has done more holistically over the past 3.5 years, he has tried to build an economy for everyone.
Then is...
You know who destroyed college? The government.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
Once those loans became backed by the government, it was all downhill. You know, people want to blame the colleges for raising the prices, but really they're just doing good business. The colleges said, wait a second, hold on. You're telling me that you are making loans at zero risk? You are making loans to people at zero risk? We might as well raise the prices if it's free money. So that's why the cost of college has gone up, because the college is like, yo, it's raining money out here. We got to raise our prices. If it was free market capitalism, laissez-faire capitalism, college might be affordable and it might be worth something. But people are spending an exuberant amount of money to send their children off to colleges just for them to come back home with health defects, mental defects, ideology all misconstrued, brainwashed, indoctrinated, communist, blue-haired, pansies, homosexual. This is what happens when you send your kids to college. College is highly not recommended.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
So shout out to people who didn't send their kids to college. You guys are the true MVPs. Now Now it's time to get spicy. It's time to get spicy. Wow. All right, let's just go in order. We're going to start with Tucker. Tucka, Tucker Carlson. Jake Shields shares this. He says Tucker talks about America needs to stop allowing dual citizenship. You can't be loyal to two countries and serve in our government. Here we go.
But I think about America the way that I think about, a ship that's leaking. It's like, one thing I know is I'm staying on it, whether it, I'll ride it to the bottom or not, but I'm here.
So at what capacity are you willing to contribute for it not to leak? Is it at any capacity, or is it limited capacity that you're willing to personally
Well, I don't have
contribute?
any options. And by the way, if I were in charge, if I were some sort of benign monarch, hopefully benign, no dual passports in my country. Sorry. I mean, because that really is the measure of commitment. Are you all in or not? Like, do you have options? Have you burned the boats, as they say? And I think you should be required to burn the boats. No, you can't go back. You're here. And once you are, this is what marriage is. This is why you treat your wife better than you treat your girlfriend, because you're married to her and it's very hard to get out of, and you've got children together. And so in a normal marriage, the person's like, well, one thing I know I'm not doing is divorcing. So I'm going to actually try. I'm going to suck it up and try. And that works. Sucking it up and trying works. Right. I feel the same way about my country. I'm not going anywhere. I don't have another passport. I wouldn't get another passport. How many people do I know with dual passports? Like 1 million? And they tend to be the richest people and the people who've gotten the most from the country, who've really benefited from our systems, which they've then destroyed.
Hey, yo, who gonna educate Jennifer Moffitt? What up, Jennifer? This is not an attack at you, but somebody in the chat tell her the TLDR story of Anomaly, please.
And I think that should be illegal. Like, pick a country and pick a military. No, you can't serve in a foreign military. What? And no, we're not going to pay you to serve in a foreign. I don't care what the country. I don't care if it's England or Sweden, where my ancestors came from. I don't care if it's Burkina Faso, where yours came from, or Iran, where yours came from. It's like, no. And you should be all in. I just, the whole idea of it, it's like an Airbnb. They're using, the country's like a fucking Airbnb to them. And it's not an Airbnb. It's my house. That's how I feel.
Okay, so let's stay on that. When
Sorry.
No, this is very helpful.
Serving in a foreign military.
When you talking about
any military? I mean,
I saw
any.
That, but I know what
military.
you're talking about, because I read the notes on if you're able to serve in Israel, it's going to count as.
Oh, you hate Israel?
All this stuff.
I do not hate it. I like Israel.
How does that? But what is a lot? I don't even want to get sidetracked. How is that even the logic to say like you serve in another military counts as the same as?
I don't care what. I don't care if it's. My name is Carlson.
But
I'm Swedish. If you serve in the Swedish military, get out.
What's the argument?
We're not Sweden. I mean, what?
How is their argument to us, though? How are...
Yo, why Tucker be having so much fun, yo? Yo, he's having too much fun.
There's no argument. There's just like, you hate this or that. No, I don't hate anybody. And actually, in the case of that specific country, I've been there a number of times. I could describe it in detail because it's one of my favorite places in the world. I'm just saying, I do. Not just the ancient city that defines the country, in my opinion, not the modern Miami knockoff that everyone loves, but the real Jerusalem. It's unbelievable. And the people and the food, and like, I just like it. So I'm not going to fall for that. You hate it. No, I don't hate it. I just love my country. And I think you can only have one country at a time. I don't believe in polygamy either. You got one wife. And by the way, if you have two wives, I know people who are polygamous, and I, with respect, you're not all in on any one wife. So it's like, well, she's acting crazy. See ya. And you go deal with the other wife, right? Yeah. And your commitment is less when it's diffuse. When you've got more than one, you cannot serve two masters. I believe I'm quoting someone in that. And it's just true. It's factually true.
I like the unhinged Tucker. Ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you a question. Do you think Hotepistan would have dual citizenship? Thumbs up if you think yes. Thumbs down if you believe that Hotep Nation will not have, Hotepistan will not have dual citizenship. Which way do you think our Grand Council would roll on that? I'm going to save my commentary until my intuition kicks me. I see the thumbs down in the chat.
Oh, this a real Hotep brother.
Hotep.
Hotep to the Hotepistanis. I'm just saying, I'm just saying. I'm gonna save my comments because again, it's about to get spicy. In a hot second. And if my intuition tells me to share my thoughts and beliefs, then I will. But for right now, I'm going to save them. I think I've made my point, and the chat understands. Darian Garia says to support the grift, there would be no dual citizenship. When you are a Hotepi, you are a Hotepi, okay? And it just is what it is. Candace Owens. Carlos Africa said HJ pro-Israel, so I'm leaning towards yes to the tiny hats, but we'll see. Now they're going to have to become Hotepistanis. I ain't playing that shit. Here's Candace Owens. Stir in the pot. Stir in the pot. And Jelly says, I'm watching this pot with my eyes closed. Ooh. Here we go. Y'all ready? Candace Owens says, the Anti-Defamation League was literally created to cover for a wealthy pedophile murderer named Leo Frank, who raped and killed a 13-year-old little girl, then tried to blame it on a poor black illiterate janitor who worked for him. This was in 1913 in the racist segregated South. The evidence was so overwhelming that they convicted him, wealthy Leo Frank, despite his attempts to plant evidence on other people. The ADL now refers to Leo Frank as a victim of anti-Semitism, quote unquote. They are sick, perverted defenders of pedophilia and murder. Every single person should study the Leo Frank case and ask yourself why the ADL has so much pull in our government. This is a free nigga talking. This is what happens when you let a nigga free. They just, this is how they act. What does the ADL say about the Leo Frank case? I looked it up, and we're gonna have to show that to you. We're gonna have to show it to you. Let's see what the ADL, how they describe this. And they say here, 1913. 1913 is a rather fascinating year. The Jewish community in the United States faced rampant anti-Semitism and overt discrimination. Books, plays, and above all, newspapers depicted Jews with crude stereotypes. Against this backdrop of bigotry and intolerance, an attorney from Chicago named Sigmund Livingston put forward a bold idea to create an organization with the mission to stop the defamation of the Jewish people and to secure justice and fair treatment to all. So far, it seems Candace is right. This was formed around the Leo Frank case, the ADL. The Anti-Defamation League was founded with the clear understanding that the fight against one form of prejudice could not succeed without battling prejudice in all forms. During the same time, an event in Georgia made the need for the organization painfully clear. Leo Frank, a Jewish businessman who moved to Atlanta to manage his family's pencil factory, was convicted of rape and murder of a 13-year-old female employee following a trial that was defined by anti-Semitism. When the governor reduced Leo Frank's death sentence to life in prison, a hate-filled mob, which influenced many influential community leaders, dragged Frank from his prison cell and lynched him. It was not until decades later, at ADL's urging, that the state of Georgia issued Frank a posthumous pardon. That's a rather soft take on what happened. It's a rather soft take on what happened. Let's go to Wikipedia and see, because we just heard from Candace, we heard from the ADL. What does the Wikipedia say? It says here, American factory superintendent and lynching victim. He was convicted in 1913 of the murder of a 13-year-old employee, Mary Fagan in Atlanta, Georgia. Frank's trial, conviction, and unsuccessful appeals attracted national attention. His kidnapping from prison and lynching became the focus of social, regional, political, and racial concerns, particularly regarding anti-Semitism. Modern researchers generally agree that Frank was wrongly convicted. Modern researchers generally agree that Frank was wrongly convicted. Chat. So who did it? Who did it? Okay, now, actually, you know what? I'm going to save that gem. I got to keep that gem on tuck. I can't let that one slip out. I'm saving that for the right time. So it says here the case attracted, hold on a second. There we go. The case attracted national press attention, and many reporters deemed the conviction a travesty. Within Georgia, this outside criticism fueled anti-Semitism and hatred towards Frank. On August 16, 1915, he was kidnapped from prison by a group of armed men and lynched at Marietta, Mary Fagan's hometown. The next morning, the new governor vowed to punish the lynchers, who included prominent Marietta citizens, but nobody was charged. In 1986, the Georgia State Board of Pardons and Paroles issued a pardon in recognition of the state's failures, including to protect Frank and preserve his opportunity to appeal, but took no stance on Frank's guilt or innocence. The case has inspired books, movies, a play, musical, and TV miniseries. The African-American press condemned the lynching, but many African-Americans also opposed Frank and his supporters over what historian Nancy McLean described as a virulently racist characterization of Jim Conley, who was black. His case spurred the creation of the ADL. So, if you guys want to know the history of the ADL, well, it begins with this case right here. It begins with this case. Now, this is something that's been floating around in Hotep circles, particularly the Harlem Renaissance on 125th Street and Malcolm X Boulevard. Conscious movement. It talks about how a black man was wrongfully framed. And I just don't see a lot of information from all these sources in regard to that. Okay. Kay Green said Frank did it. Did he? You think he did it? Sure looks like it. Sure looks like it. Yeah, she was murdered. They used the brother as a metaphorical human shield. I think it's just interesting, this arc from Candy, where she's going full far right. I think she's angry. I saw her on her account today that she's going to be rebooting her show soon. So I think that's going to be interesting. I wonder, who some of her guests are going to be and who she'll platform. It's going to be interesting to watch. But this arc from her, very, very interesting. Now it's time for the Super Dap of the Day. Super Dap of the Day brought to you by Super Dap, a leader in the social five movement. More on that in a minute. Make sure you go follow Super Dap and join our Telegram group in the link in the description box below. Let's go to the first video. This is no information for me, but quite concerning. Let's go to the tape.
I'm gonna put you on with some free game, yo. The ginger that you see right here is not good ginger. Big dumb pieces of ginger right here are no good. This is, I don't know, it's like a lab experiment, right? I remember a couple years ago, we made the fake ginger video, right? And we compared the real ginger to the fake ginger. I'm in a really good supermarket, at least I thought it was, it's Sprouts. This right here is fake ginger, right? These big dumb pieces of ginger are probably made in a lab somewhere. They're GMO. It's Chinese ginger, better yet. When you break it open, right? it's not yellow. When you break ginger open, it should be yellow, right? Like I said, I don't know what that is, but be mindful of when you're going for ginger. When you break it open, it should be bright yellow. And not only that, like a golden yellow, better yet. And not only that, it should not be nowhere near that size. It should be just as big as your thumb, if that. So here I am in a different supermarket where the ginger is real. I'm gonna look at this ginger off the rip and tell that it's real. See how you can open it, pop it open, and go ahead and grab these 2 pieces. You can tell this is real ginger because of the size, and once again, when you open it, you can see that it is a golden yellow color.
Hey, beware. They got them products coming in from China. Lab grown shit. It's no good. It's no good. Let's be clear. I didn't know that. Let's go to our next dap of the day. Here to edify the people. We're going to go to phone lines in a little bit. Text Hotep your name to 202-596-5631. Text Hotep your name to 202-596-5631. The managing editor of Babylon Bee, who I just realized is, he's following me now. Joel Berry. His name's Joel. He's probably a Jew, so I'm going to go ahead and give him a follow.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
Best-selling author of Postmodern Pilgrim's Progress, United States Marine Corps vet, and Grumpy Dad. Shout out to Joel. You got the follow back, bro. You made it to the Grift report. And he says here, not sure if this is sarcasm or not, but the woke right refers to the race conscious dissident right. Instead of black racial consciousness, you have white racial consciousness. Instead of hidden oppression of white supremacy, it's hidden oppression of Zionism. Both have their fallacies with their Kafka traps, their Bader Meinhof, Meinhof frequency illusions, their religious devotees that see their woke truth everywhere they look, and their hatred of normie Christian conservatives. Shout out to Darion Gario. Said they faking ginger out here. Hotep rage intensifies.
Oh, this a real Hotep.
Appreciate you a $5 super. Yeah, man. Got to be careful. I agree with this definition because it does cover identity politics, right? And that was one of my 12 ways to identify the woke right. If you guys haven't seen that, I published that on X. And identity politics is one of them. So these people playing identity politics who said they hate identity politics, this would fall under the definition of woke right. Shout out to Joel Berry for seeing that. Joel Berry for seeing that. Appreciate you. Let's do a collab with the Babylon Bee. You know what I'm saying? Next up, China just doesn't stop. China just does not stop. Look at this. Another Hotep's been told you, boom. I'm sure a lot of people told y'all this. I don't even want to take credit for this. Everybody knew this was coming. Look at this. Look at here. Bruh. Do you see it? Oh, my Lord. They done put a gun on top of the dog. They done put a gun on top of the robot dog. If this ain't Black Mirror, I don't know what is. This is crazy. DEI ginger. This is crazy. But we all expected. If you're an 80s baby, you watched any of the sci-fi movies, you knew this was coming in your future. You probably didn't expect to see it, I don't think. Maybe. But after we saw this first prototype from this company, I forget the name of this company that builds these. Chat, you can put it in the chat. I'll say it. But after the first prototype, we were like, no, this is going to be crazy, and wait till they put a gun on it. And here we are. Now they have a gun on it. It's going to be, not too long before New York City has these things. New York City is going to roll out, bots with guns. And Boston Dynamics, thank you. Boston Dynamics. So coming to a hood near you, y'all better get low, because I don't think those things are going to miss. I don't think those things are gonna miss. Now we got some good news for our crypto traders. Good news for our crypto traders. Breaking: Phantom flips PayPal to become the #2 finance app on Google Play. And you see it right there. Phantom is right behind Cash App, surpassing PayPal in downloads. Everybody knows Phantom is the wallet we use for all of our Solana meme coins. So this is good. This means a lot of people, a lot of the retail is now entering the space. So hopefully we see our bags go up. That, you know, this to me is a very, very good sign that says, more people are going to be entering this space of crypto, specifically the meme coin, I want to say, is driving this, and meme coin adoption and Politify as we get closer to the elections can only get better. You guys see me, showing you guys the AOC Solana campaign, and we've seen great returns on that. Coochie, let's go to Coochie. I want to show you that really fast. Coochie just got accepted to CoinMarketCap. There it is right there. We had Crypto Blood on the show. If you bought when he was on the show, you're very happy. You are very happy. As you can see the chart right there. It's nothing but Greenland. Nothing but Greenland. Beautiful chart. I think I'm up like 500% on this. Absolutely insane. Absolutely crazy. Well-run project. There's no red flags involved in it, which is what I love. The supply is not monopolized by the creators and the devs. So it's truly a free market project. You know, some of the other projects, they hold a little bit of coinage for their own pockets, which I understand, but this project is about as clean as it comes. This is not financial advice. But I did have Crypto Blood on here, and he did tell us about Coochie before it launched. And if you got it pre-launch, you made a good bag. And if you bought it anywhere in this time period you see here, you made a pretty good bag. And that just comes from, I didn't buy this thing because I expected it to do those numbers. I bought it because I was just supporting the homie. It was one of the homies who, been one of my mentors in the crypto space. And we collaborated a lot, both in person at the Bitcoin Magazine conference and online and interviews and channel swaps. And I was just like, you're coming out with a project, I'm going to support it. And we were rewarded for that. Okay. Coochie nearly always wins. Yes. Always bet on Coochie. Always bet on Coochie. All right. With that being said, let's go to the phone lines. Text Hotep in your name to 202-596-5631. Text Hotep in your name to 202-596-5631. And I'll be right back after this short, brief commercial break brought to you by the Grifties.
Welcome to the 4th annual Grifties and the first ever live Grifty Awards. And now for your hosts, Uncle Hotep and Hotep Jesus.
Yo, no George, but I can't even breathe in this joint.
That's fucked up. He working on that Coon of the Year award.
Black people, am I right?
We've got some great categories tonight, including athletes.
We'll say what's up to your dad.
Season's COVID-19.
Who did you want? Hamlin? Hamlin's a sleeper. Hamlin's a sleeper.
Female, musical, celebrity, people's political grifty, the Hall of Fame, and a surprise category.
Y'all see we professional. We got the teleprompter and shit. And of course, the one everyone is waiting for, Grifter of the Year Award.
From podcasts to movies.
DJ Protocol.
Yeah, DJ, that's the time to do it.
This is not a grift. I really think Lil Nas X is a gay demon.
How dare you?
Unlike most modern award shows, none of these women have penises.
Women shouldn't speak anyways.
Y'all picked the blackest room for a black. Paint the walls white so I can see y'all next time.
All coons look alike to me.
Some of you white people too. Some of y'all look like you came from 8 Mile.
We're halfway through, no one's been shot yet.
But I'm going to say at the Grifty Awards, there's only one person more arrogant, more self-assured than me, and that's Hotep Jesus.
Grifter of the Year.
Clap it up for old Uncle Hotep.
Hopefully my kids will watch this and be inspired and stuff like that.
Fuck them kids.
I'm looking for my wallet. I'm like, oh, thank God he didn't take it. Thank God.
We got Goldstein on the line. Goldstein, what's happening, bro? How you feeling, man?
Shit. I can't laugh.
Oh.
Outside of that, I'm straight. Fuck.
Okay.
I've had a number of broken ribs and things in my fucking tenure on this planet for various reasons.
Mm-hmm. What'd you try to pick up?
Now, it wasn't so much that I was trying to pick some shit up. I was moving a fucking big-ass oak hutch that we were getting ready to put in the house. I was picking it up from the flea market. That motherfucker, I was walking it a little bit to angle it to put it in the back of the truck, and that bitch started tipping over.
Oh.
And I was between it and a brick wall.
Oh.
So it just fell on my chest, boom. And I was like, you know how you hit your hand with a hammer and it's like, okay,
yeah,
the pain goes away and you just move about, right?
Yeah.
I put that bitch in the back of the truck, a few other things, got to the house, unloaded it, all good. Put everything up, set everything up, and sitting there about an hour later, just sipping on water, chilling, and out of nowhere, it felt like I got hit with a sledgehammer in the heart. Right? So I'm not putting two and two together. I'm thinking, what the fuck is this? Because it wasn't going away, and it just came out of nowhere, like, problem.
Yeah.
And so the homie was like, what's going on? I was like, yo, I think I'm dying, nigga. Let's go. So we get to the hospital. They take x-rays, EKG, blood work. They come back with the x-ray, and they're like, here's your problem. They show the rib. That motherfucker was not where it was supposed to be.
Damn.
Yeah.
So it was poking your ass.
Man, knock that hole loose. They fucking, were going to shoot me up with some shit, but I don't fuck around. So they just was like, all right, this is going to hurt probably worse than the fucking initial shit that brought you here. And they popped that hole back in. She wasn't lying because that shit took the breath out of a motherfucker.
Damn.
And then they just said, here's this wrap, wear that shit for 2 weeks and get the fuck up out of here.
Oh, this a real Hotep, bro.
He said, I don't want to take no meds. Just do what you got to do. That's a thug right there. That's a real Hotep brother right there.
Oh, this a real Hotep.
Oh, man. Shit. I know that hurt.
Yeah, but I'm in recovery, so I don't trust none of that shit no more. I just don't fuck around.
Yeah, I feel you.
But yeah, outside of that, I'm straight. This ain't shit.
So you'll be home tomorrow, tonight?
No, I'm home now.
Oh, you back home already? Okay, good.
Yeah, they discharged me like 1 in the morning last night.
Okay.
But yeah,
nigga.
This shit.
I almost had a heart attack when I read the first sentence of your tweet. I said, oh, no, nigga. We just started the show and they shot this nigga with the heart attack gun?
That shit sure felt like it.
I was like, yo, Lil B got my mans. I know Jeremy ain't shooting with the heart attack gun.
Man.
I started having heart palpitations. Then all of a sudden, I got to that next sentence. I said, I should have known this nigga. You can't take Goldstein out with no heart attack gun. This nigga's a Nephilim.
Eat that shit. I'm eat that shit. The shit didn't even break the bone. It just moved it.
Right.
So it's like, whatever. My bones are good. That bitch said my heart's like a 20-year-old. So just a quick side note on that. That's what happens when you spend 20-plus years in prison. You get out with the same body that you went in at 18.
That's true. That's what they say. They say prison keep niggas young. That's facts.
Man. But hey, Candace.
Mm-hmm.
Candace ain't gonna be right with me until she tell the fucking truth about this whole shit. Until then, you're an op, Candace. I'm sorry.
Well, she's got to take she's always going to do the surface level stuff, right? So you're not going to get that, right? You're just going to get this surface level dog whistle anti-Semitism, as they call it, right? And it just is what it is. Yeah. But what's funny about it is you called it on this show like this, arc for her. Tucker, but that's the way the wave is going. It's going. Tucker and Candace is seeing the move, and it looks like everybody's going independent. I don't know who her new show is going to reboot under or on her own, but you know, I think we're just going to get a bunch of the basic bitch, you know, takes, you know, because that's what she does best. She knows how to deliver them, though. She knows how to deliver them, right? So I think that's why she gets away with it.
Man, well, I think the lane is kind of opening up for people to be, well, they're going to clap you regardless.
Yeah.
But this shit that they're talking about now, you can get away with this shit. This right here is the new grift. This is it. So it may seem like, oh, they coming down hard on these motherfuckers, or they're moving them, suspending them, firing them. None of that shit matters. That's all fucking to build the profile.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if you start, I think there's starting to be a little bit of a fucking gap where you can actually slide some truth in there. That's where I want to fucking sit right in there. Because I think, again, the biggest shit that these fools do, Candace, Tucker, Nick Fuentes, the biggest shit that they do is they co-sign these motherfuckers as the chosen people. Even if it's when they're saying they're evil and ain't shit, but they're still the chosen people. That's the cosign right there. So you don't have to do it in a positive way, but just saying that, yeah, these are those people, that right there has to be done away with, because that's at the root of all the evil.
Yeah.
Right there. They are not those people. Those people will be victims of these current motherfuckers. And that's kind of where all this shit's kind of headed in the first fucking place, because everybody's got this animosity building because no one's actually defining terms on what is and what ain't. They're just putting the umbrella out there. And so ultimately, the actual fucking Jewish race and the Jewish people will be victims of this rhetoric because of all these fake motherfuckers and all the people who co-sign these fake motherfuckers. That's kind of the play. That's kind of what I see the play is. It's the persecution of them motherfuckers, but dealt in the same form and fashion that it was in World War II. So this ain't new. Right? All those ovens and all that other shit and all the shoes, those were people who were just trying to live life. And the only reason they caught hell is because of all these motherfuckers who claim to be those people fucking everything up. And it was only a matter of time because they knew they had their hands in all this shit that's starting to collapse now. So this is their controlled burn. This is how you control burn. So once we come out the other end of all this, whatever this brings, they'll be able to continue to operate business as usual, but just under a new banner that will ultimately become corrupt like the old banner, and we'll go through this same cycle again. It's kind of just, but you know, let the church tell it, this is the last time this is happening. The jury's out on whether I believe that or not, but I am seeing some interesting developments by way of that. Nevertheless, this seems to be cyclical. You know it, I know it. And we're just at the end of that because, you know, that's just how that works. I don't know. And I don't get the purpose of it. It just seems like this is how they fucking build, fleece every fucking body for everything they can, control demolition of that, rebuild, on and on and on and on. You know, because they knew all this shit was going to be coming out in the wash. Sam Bankman-Fried and all the rest of these motherfuckers.
They put it there.
You can't hide that shit for so long.
Right.
You know, eventually people are going to notice. And when they do, they notice. And then they're like, okay, well, the blame is already at the feet of these people. So that answers all the questions.
Yeah.
But it doesn't. It's not designed to, because then you get to the heart of the evil if you don't have that roadblock in the way. And then you can actually, as a society, do something effective about it instead of just letting it reboot.
Right.
It's kind of how, like, the Matrix operated on Neo. Like, Neo was the 6th iteration of the motherfucking one. This shit just keeps happening. And that's how this is.
I just made my kids watch that shit. I was like, y'all ever seen Matrix 1? It was like, nah, I made them niggas sit down and watch that shit. You gotta watch this shit.
Man, it's a cold motherfucking movie. It tells a lot of truth without saying much, but it tells a lot of truth. Leo Frank, he did that. Leo Frank did that. That nigga did that. That's why the only evidence I need to know that Leo Frank did that shit is that some motherfuckers from 1913 decided to lynch a motherfucker with white skin over a nigga. That's all you need to know.
That says a lot. According to our perception of the past, that says a lot.
In Georgia, no less. Man,
in Georgia,
they would have passed on that dude, not just based on the white skin, but the money. They could have extorted him. They could have done a lot of things.
Yeah.
But they were like, no. We fuck this. This is a scapegoat. Yeah, true, but no, we need you swinging, and that's exactly what the fuck they did.
Oh, this a real Hotep. Oh, this a real Hotep, brother.
Yo, that is like great deductive reasoning, and it can't be refuted. I don't think that could be refuted.
And I posted on Candace's post about that shit too on the quote. I said, "Never forget," with his ass just dangling there.
I seen it. I'd have put it up, but you know how to,
Yeah, that's not YouTube savvy. Right?
Yeah, but yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that picture clear as day. Clear as day.
Man, as far as Hochul go though, she talking about fake rallies. How many motherfucking niggas did you teach what a computer is today, Hochul? How many? That's your responsibility right now. I don't want you doing nothing else but teaching niggas what computers are. That's it. That's your focus right now.
Shut up and code, bitch.
That's it. You go out there, you get out there, you have symposiums and some more shit, you bring laptops, and you show them niggas in the Bronx what a computer is. Until I see some fucking headway being made there, your opinions don't mean shit.
Big facts.
You don't call it a fake rally. It actually existed, bitch. It existed. But that's pretty much it.
Fake rally. Fake rally. How you can't say that about none of Trump's rallies. He show up and everybody's there. So I don't know, but this is how they operate. They operate off of a web of lies. This is how they operate.
That's it. And don't let it be lost on motherfucker. Listen, all you people out there who are getting happy because Trump pulled numbers in New York, nigga, that's a home field advantage for him. Shut up already.
Mm-hmm.
That's a home field advantage for that man.
Mm-hmm.
He's got businesses. He employs a number of motherfuckers in that city. He's been doing things in that city for decades. Of course, there's going to be a fucking big ass showing of motherfuckers. This doesn't move the needle, though.
Right.
You're still going to lose that state. But the fact of the matter is, this is a home field advantage. This is all smoke and mirrors. This is perception, right? That's why his court case is there, because I'm pretty sure he either has bought a lot of them judges or has dirt on a lot of them judges, and they're going to rule favorably for him. They didn't make this big of a stink anywhere else,
right?
Because they didn't want no rogue judge doing something that's off script.
Mm-hmm.
So just keep that in mind. All this New York fanfare, yes, that's exactly what the fuck you would expect. That's the same as if Jordan was doing some shit in Chicago. Okay? Knock it off.
Yes, sir. Hotep and Bill.
Hotep and Bill.
Need Goldstein to get well. I want to explain something Goldstein was talking about. I'm going to read from this thing. I just found this. I Googled some shit and found this. All right. Actually, I went to Yandex. So it says here, all these figures were associated with the Milner Group, alongside others. And Carol Quigley outlines how these organizations and groups were behind the various machinations of the British government in terms of their foreign policy. We find as an analysis how initially Britain appeased Hitler and funded him, hoping to eventually bring about a war between her and Russia, in which she succeeded. They also had no qualms in sacrificing the Central European countries to achieve their aims, such as Poland, Austria, Czechoslovakia, and Romania. However, this is not to say that all factions agreed totally with these outcomes. As a part of the Milner Group, we had the Round Table, the Chamberlain Group, the Cliveden Set, the Times Crowd, and others who had different geostrategic plans. Moving on, we also see how the Milner Group altered their models for economic growth to suit their agenda, replacing international finance with monopolistic national capitalism. Monopolistic national capitalism, which makes us question the idea that the economy is a non-political activity that cannot be controlled by a handful of people. I would like to conclude this article by stating that geopolitics is a very intricate affair, and the problems associated with are not easy to solve. It requires a huge level of diplomacy and compromise so that a balance of power is achieved in order to reduce the threat of war. Britain's elite at the time knew that they had to rebuild Germany to some degree, but either they miscalculated or willingly induced the horrors of World War II. We will never know fully. Nevertheless, I am convinced that currently the Western financial elite certainly wield too much power, which is to the detriment of humanity.
This a real Hotep brother.
Do I gotta read it again? Do I gotta read it again? Where we at? Where we at right now? Huh? Like, where we at right now? The Jews. What about the Milner Group? Everybody want to talk about the Jews. What about the Milner Group? Chamberlain Group. Cliveden. The Cliveden Set. The Round Table. Were they Jews?
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
It's right there. It should be common knowledge. It should be common knowledge so we can stop fucking playing games here. And the thing I want you guys to see right here is this right here. I'm gonna highlight it. Let's highlight it. This is this. Whoever wrote this is what he said. Initially, Britain appeased Hitler and funded him. Out of all of this, that's the main thing we have to understand, right? Candace Owens, dual passports, dual citizenship. Nick Fuentes gets his account back. This is real analysis right now. This is real analysis of what's going on in our country. And it's just a hard pill to swallow for some people. They want to believe that, you know, the system is good and all of that. And I can understand that. Ignorance is bliss. Ignorance is bliss. So somebody asked me what's going on the inside. I don't know what's going on the inside. All I know is history. And all I know is that these people don't have any allegiance to nations. They're Westernists. And they don't have any allegiance to those Western countries. They're pieces on a chessboard. He said right here, Poland, Austria, Czechoslovakia was collateral damage. Poland, Austria, Czechoslovakia, and Romania. That was collateral damage. Sacrifice. Sacrificed a lot of pawns. They sacrificed 4 pawns. Hold on, there's another point. Right here. Let's highlight that. We're going to highlight that one in green because we're talking about money. Moving on, we also see how the Milner Group altered their models for economic growth to suit their agenda.
Oh, this a real Hotep brother.
What are we really talking about here? Are y'all getting what I'm saying here? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? If they funded Hitler, are you getting it? This is real analysis. Like, what do you want me to tell you? Want me to? All right, here. I'll go into like mainstream mode. You know, Candace Owens is she's just out of place. She's anti-Semitic. We have to condemn her. If you don't condemn Nick Fuentes, I'm gonna fire you. What's he got to do with our business relationship? He said HJ sounded like Dick Gregory. Shout out to Dick Gregory.
Hotep.
What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? I can't change history. I can only know it. I can only know it. What's that I'm reading from? It's just an article on Medium. It's called The Anglo-American Establishment. Kyle Quigley on the Real Power Structure. It's right there. The Anglo-American Establishment, Kyle Quigley on the Real Power Structure. It's a very brief article. It's a 3-minute read. Very brief article. 3-minute read. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Just some regular shit. You can fact check it. Fact check it. Fact check it. What else would a mainstream streamer or pundit say? Well, we believe in free speech, so Candace should be able to say whatever she wants to say. Well, yeah, that's true. That's true. But it's just a basic bitch take, right? Like, we don't do basic bitch takes on this channel. You know, it's real analysis here. This is real analysis here. This is why by the time they pick up what we saying, it's going to be, 6 months, a year down the line. They'll be saying what we said last year or 4 years ago, right? And I guess I'm supposed to, because I have a microphone and because I have a camera, I'm supposed to sit up here and pretend like, I don't know the truth. That's what they call politically correct, right? Found it? Word. That's what's up. That's what's up. Foley Juan Kenobi said, great content this week, HJ. Thank you, sir.
Oh, this a real Hotep brother.
Thank you, sir. She said, by the time we pick up, it's on to the next. Yeah, by the time they pick up, I'm on to the next take. I know where we at in the Western Civ cycle of life. I know where we are. It's the right's turn. It's the right's turn. So, knowing that information, what do? How could you not profit? How could you not profit?
Call from
Spotless, what up, yo?
What's going on, bro? The word.
What's the word, yo?
everybody. All right, so I wanted to talk about this Candace thing, right?
Okay.
To me, what I see this is a rollout for her, where her first order of business was to like wrap herself in like the cloak and the armor of the Catholic Church, right?
Yeah.
If you're gonna go against, if you're gonna get yourself diametrically opposed to ADL and you need backing. You're gonna need religious backing because there's gonna be no cultural backing that's gonna protect you.
Right.
The ADL got all the culture and all of that shit
Right.
wrapped up in their finger. So that's what I see with her. So she's doing that, and this is what she's setting up for herself. And
That's some good analysis so far. That's some nice analysis so far.
That's what I noticed. You know what I mean? Like,
She
I'm like, okay,
went to the Catholic Church. She like, look, it's getting ugly out here in these streets. I'd like to create an alliance. You know,
Yeah,
I'm gonna need,
media wars.
Word. You know, I'm gonna need some backing.
And she got her man backing.
Oh yeah.
So she got the money backing, and she over there with the Catholics, and all right, so cool. That's gonna be that.
Yeah.
I want to say Heal Up to Goldstein. That's crazy as hell. He knocked the rib loose.
Damn.
You know what I mean? That's crazy. You know what I mean? But I'm sure them Nephilim ribs, it's some different shit in there. He be all right. So you can shake that shit off real quick. You know what I mean? So that's that. What was the third thing? My bad. I'm trying to remember. What was the third topic?
Trump in Bronx.
Yeah. Just,
that one.
And like another thing, Ghosty said, like she need to be worried about them. All that shit she said. She need to be doing some computer outreach shit. Besides, she overplayed her hand as far as like
who?
I say she overstayed Hochul.
Oh.
She overstated because in trying to attack Trump, it kind of came off as attacking the Bronx. It seemed like that.
Yeah.
I got from as a New Yorker.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you got these clowns to come out for you, but it's the Bronx. You know what I mean? It's some shit like that.
Yeah.
So now
that's not a good look.
She left herself open for like her to be like denounced by a lot of people in New York, and even if they smart, like Sleepy Hollow people could jump on the grift with the computer classes outreach, all that type of bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
They could link up with Trump, this platinum plan talk. This is what we got for our platinum digital plan or some. It's a lot of ways which you could get counter hit on, and there's going to be a re-election 2026. So I'm saying she was a interim governor, and then she got elected in the middle of a pandemic. So it's like it's probably
she like she like that ring LeBron got when niggas was playing in the gym for the NBA Finals.
I like that ring. Nah, you gotta respect that.
I'm not respecting that. I'm not respecting no pandemic basketball.
That's the schoolyard. That's the school gym ring.
Yeah, no, not accepting it.
That's crazy. But like, so with that, I say New York State is on a lot more shaky ground than she would want it to seem to be.
Mm-hmm.
And I think a lot of people that's just a little taste. That shit he did that in the Bronx, but I bet he could get it off in Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
I bet he could get it off in any borough besides Manhattan. So I don't.
Trump is global. He go anywhere. That nigga go to North Korea and get an audience. It's Trump.
And if you looking at state, like outside of the city, things are a lot more like the South than it is the East Coast.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see. New York is gonna be like a bellwether, I think, or canary in a coal mine, whatever the fuck they say.
Mm-hmm.
But that's all I got.
All right, man. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your Memorial Day weekend. Go to a kickback. Have fun for me, man.
Yes, sir. All right.
Peace. Shout out to Spotless. Who is this? Dun. We're gonna do the mic adjustment in a second. We're gonna adjust the mic and then we'll bring right back. Let's get the next caller in here. Let's see what's happening on the Twitters. What's Twitter talking about? Nicki announcement. New Nicki album. What's going on? All right, I don't know what's going on with Nicki. Something happened with Nicki Minaj. Best of luck to you. Y'all got plans for Memorial Day? What y'all doing for Memorial Day, man? I might come to one of y'all houses. I might just pull up on y'all. What's up? Morgan Spurlock. Oh, yeah, they took my mans out from Super Size Me. I hope he did a detox after he did all of that shit. Tiger and what's the name fought. Who was the other nigga Tiger fought? I didn't even watch the video. I swear to you, I did not watch that video. I saw the two people fighting. I'm like, I'm not watching this. I'm not watching this. This is just pathetic now. Hip hop is just turned into. Now it's just like everybody got to get they WWE grift on.
Call from.
Sorry.
Yo.
What up, what up, what up?
You in Texas?
Yeah.
Yeah, he living. He like, yeah. What you doing down there?
Shoot, I'm hitting up this little EDM festival for the weekend.
Okay.
Like Boogie Baby. Then I'm staying down here for a couple weeks. I'm doing like the remote work and shit, so I figured I would take a trip and stay down here for a couple weeks. And I'm gonna hit up another little convention. You know, it's kind of a little vacation, a little work vacation. You know, trying something new. I'll be sitting still a lot, so getting out of Ohio.
You getting out of Ohio?
Yeah, getting out of Ohio for a little bit. I gotta see more of the U.S. I've been wanting to come down to Texas again for a while. I've been out here a couple times, family reunions or whatnot.
So when you coming back?
I'm gonna be coming back the beginning of June, like the middle of June.
Oh, you staying out there for a minute?
Yeah, a couple weeks.
What you got, an Airbnb?
I do. I got find a nice little Airbnb out here. Yeah.
Okay. I love it. My man's living life. That's what's up. You know what I mean? Have fun, be safe, just don't take no drugs.
I mean, I can't promise that.
Don't take no drugs and no strangers.
Oh yeah, not no strangers for sure. I'll do all that.
Yeah.
I got some homies out here I'm gonna link up with and everything. Oh, by the way, get well soon, Goldstein. We need you out here.
Yeah. Shout out to Goldstein. All right.
And happy weekend, everybody. Enjoy the holiday, like you said. Make sure you go out and cook out. I know I'm about to cook out down here, American style.
Mm-hmm. Get some barbecue. Texas is known for their barbecue. Get some barbecue. You're going to enjoy the barbecue.
Hell yeah, I'm about to get me some barbecue today, actually. That's probably what I'm about to go do.
Yeah. Yeah, Tim. Mm-hmm. Tim said it too. Word. Get some barbecue.
Hell yeah.
All right, bro.
Hotep and Bill, y'all.
Hotep and Bill. We got to look into this Haiti situation. But Jack Reeves is going to fix my mic, and we're going to look at this Haiti situation. Looks like it's trending on Twitter. And a government official lost a family member in Haiti. Then they dropped this on the 6th day. 2 + 4. They dropped this on the 6th day. I should have seen this coming. This is nasty work. Missouri State Rep Ben Baker's daughter and son-in-law murdered in Haiti by gang members while working as missionaries.
Call from.
Hotep Nation Engineer.
Yo.
Good afternoon, sir. How are you today?
Life is good. What's up, bro?
just I wanted to do a couple of minor adjustments. So these are based on so I've been following like the interviews and stuff like you did with Royce and AK, I think, and the other dudes, the crypto guys. So like your mic sounds great. It sounds way better than everybody else's.
Okay.
But so the one thing, well, there's actually two small things.
All right.
So before we do any changes, can you save the scene?
Yeah, I'll just duplicate it.
Okay, cool. No, excellent. Okay. So the first minor thing is the compression.
The
So
compression.
Can you pull up your the compressor? Can you pull that up?
All right, hold on. Currently no compression. Hold on, wait. I don't think I'm in the right screen. Hold on.
Yeah, no, you did turn the compressor back on last time I called in.
Did I?
I noticed. Like, yeah, because I listened back on my my Sony surround sound. Like when I'm not on the phone, and it sounds different, on the phone. But you do need compression, just like you need gate.
Okay. Why is it? Wait, why can't I get to my audio settings? Why is it? No. There should be filters. And then I should hit the plus sign. Chroma key color. Scroll and sharpen. Wait, why? Why don't I? What the fuck? Oh, here we go. All right, found it. Oh, yes, I do have a compressor on. Yes, it's here. Yes.
Okay, so go to your compressor, and there should be a gain on the compressor.
Yeah.
KNEE. You
I
need to
don't
adjust
see
the
that
knee,
last one.
Oh, just the gain.
Okay.
So turn that down a cunt hair, just a skosh.
Okay. Done.
So yeah, that's just a minor adjustment. So
Okay.
you can even write the number down, like where it was before and where it is after, like job site stuff. And then the second note is the equalizer. Can you bring up your equalizer?
Okay, there's currently no equalizer. Let me add it now. Actually, I have 3-band. I have a 3-band equalizer. Put that up.
3-band equalizer.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Pull up what you got.
All right.
So it should be low, mid, and treble, right?
Low, mid, and high.
Low, mid, low, mid, and high.
Yeah.
I was hoping we could adjust the low mid frequency itself. So like low mid, high.
Okay.
But what we can do instead is just take an RCH off of the mid. That's for people that don't work in construction. An RCH is a red-headed cunt hair.
Okay.
So like it's a little bit bigger than a regular cunt hair.
I got you.
Yeah, I've been working construction all week, man.
Yeah, I see it. It's starting to sound better already. Yeah.
Yeah, well, your voice, my voice sounds fucking horrible when I talk. I know it, but like when I sing, it sounds all right. But your voice has a natural low mid richness to it.
So you gotta take some of that out.
So that's why I want to
some off the low too.
Bit. No.
Okay,
just the mid.
Okay.
Yeah, take a heavy skosh off the mid.
Okay.
And I think it should be perfect.
All right.
In the engineer world, there's no such thing as a perfect mix, only an abandoned mix. So like the greatest recordings you've ever heard, somebody was banging their head in a wall fucking for days, and finally like, that's it, I'm done.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's just the business, man. But so cool. I like the video. I'll listen back to it later on my surround sound. It should be good. If I fucked anything up, I'll call back in Monday. I was supposed to call in Monday, but I had to work. And it's funny because I catched Unk's show on Sunday, and he was having a bunch of fucking problems and like echo and weird shit. So I was like texting in. I'm like, no, check this, check the input, and then I was able to fix it. I mean, I made it better. I don't know if I fixed it, but
Yeah. Keep working with
so
him,
anyways,
man.
yeah, well, it's kind of hard in the text, you know. And then people were like, no, turn the mic up. But I'm like, no, don't fucking turn it up. And it was kind of frustrating, but we got it fixed. But no, like those little minor adjustments should just make it. My thing was like the overall. Your mic sounds great, but the overall when you have like two other people in the video, and like, you know, their mics don't sound as good.
Yeah.
This will kind of give you more of a leveled out thing. But no, your mic sounds great, man. I just wanted to say.
I appreciate you, bro.
And then, oh no, yeah, of course. And then Goldstein, man, don't wear that wrap, dude. My cousin, he was in the Marine Corps, hard ass motherfucker. He cracked a couple rigs, and they're like, no, wear this wrap and lay down for like 2 or 3 weeks. 2 or 3 weeks later, he had fucking pneumonia. So yeah, don't wear that wrap. Don't lay down. Just like stretch, you know, and walk and breathe. And yeah, ribs. I broke 3 ribs last year just doing shit and being in a hurry and lifting stuff by myself. And you know, it is what it is, man. But
hey, appreciate you, bro.
Totally.
You the man, bro.
Oh yeah. Oh, thank you so much. Hey, it's my privilege and honor, dude, to help out. One last thing.
Yeah.
One last thing. We are not drops of water in an ocean. We are the entire ocean in a single drop of water. Peace,
this
love, light.
this a real Hotep brother.
Peace, love, light, Hotep, and build.
Hotep
Everybody
and
have a
build.
great weekend now. All right, God bless.
I love it. That's good energy. Shout out Jack Reeves. Horror. Missouri State Rep Ben Baker's daughter and son-in-law murdered in Haiti by gang members. Gang members. While working as missionaries. Sorry, I'm trying to highlight it. Sounds better. How my voice sounding? How my voice sounding? Am I sounding more crispy than usual? Shout out to Jack Reeves. Let's see what it says here. Let's see. The daughter and son-in-law, yep, killed while missionary work, Haiti. According to organization, Missions in Haiti, Inc. Ah, shit, here we go. First point of interest. Let's get some light on it. We're going to come back. Missions in Haiti. Natalie Baker and Davy Lloyd were shot dead after being ambushed by gangsters. Ambushed. This is a lot. There's a lot here. This is a lot. This is heavy. This evening, when Davy, Natalie, and the kids were coming out of youth at the church, they were ambushed by a gang of 3 trucks full of guys, the organization wrote in a post on Facebook. Davy was taken to the house, tied up and beat. The gang then took our trucks and loaded everything up they wanted and left. No one understood what they were doing. Not sure what took place, but one was shot and killed, and now this gang went into full attack mode. Wait, what? Whose account is this? Okay, so the organization wrote a Facebook post Taken to the house. What house? Why does it say the house? Their house? Okay. Why would you take them to their house? Anyway, this is questionable. This is questionable. I don't even know what this means. What the fuck is the house? What is the house? What are we talking about here? The gang then took our trucks. All right, so they came in 3 trucks. Then they took your trucks and loaded everything they wanted and left. Everything they wanted. What? You know, normally I'd be like, hey man, they took my PS5, they took my gold chains, and everything they wanted. What exactly is everything they wanted? No one understood what they were doing. Okay. Not sure what took place, but one was shot and killed, and now this gang went into full attack mode. So, who is there that knows all of this? And if the gang took Davy, how do you know where Davy went?
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
That's the first question. Before we even continue reading this, these are some things we're hoping will be answered in the ensuing text. The gang took our trucks, loaded everything, and they wanted and left. Okay. All right. And what the hell is full attack mode? What is this? Davy, Natalie, and Jude was in my house. This is bad grammar. Is this a black person? Is this a POC? Whose account is this? Davy, Natalie, and Jude was in my house at the end of the property using the Starlink internet to call me. Oh shit. Oh shit. Shit done got real spooky. Oh shit. Melissa said they need better editors. Starlink? Oh yeah. So we don't get any details as to what they stole, but all of a sudden it's like my Starlink internet. Not like, hey, you know, they wanted to come over and use the internet. No, my Starlink internet. It's an interesting plug there. This is interesting. Okay. This is interesting. Steph said full attack mode is the setting those Chinese robot hounds gonna be on. Word, that's full attack mode. Them Chinese robots with the guns. Facts. Who wrote this? Grok? The spokesperson continues. So this is a spokesperson. All right, let's continue. So they are holed up in there. The gang had shot all the windows out of the house and continue to shoot. Their lives are in danger. Whose lives are in danger? In a follow-up post, it was confirming that Davy, Natalie, and Jude were shot and killed by the gang about 9 o'clock this evening. My heart is broken in 1,000 pieces, he said. I've never felt this kind of pain. Most of you know my daughter and son-in-law, Davy, and Natalie Lloyd are full-time missionaries in Haiti. They were attacked by gangs this evening and were both killed. They went to heaven together. Please pray for my family. We desperately need strength. And please pray for the Lloyd family as well. I have no other words for now. Hold on a second. Let me do a Google. Hold on. Time.com. The U.S. recruited missionaries as spies during World War II. Their stories are only now being told. The stories are only now being told. This article was published in 2019, September 24th. I'm not saying there's any correlation here. I'm not saying that at all. Dr. Phil's gonna say HJ done did it again.
I wish all the black people were as smart as Hotep Jesus. And I wish all the white people were as smart as Hotep Jesus. And I wish all the Hispanics were as smart as Hotep Jesus. Because that guy, he really gets it. He knows how to boil it down.
Thank you, Alex. Appreciate you. I'm trying to, that wasn't even what I was looking for. That wasn't even what I was looking for. That's not even what I was looking for. I killed it with some shit I wasn't even looking for. I'm just saying, like, you know. Let me see if this is. I gotta go deep in the motherfucking. Let me see. Let's see here. I'm gonna just leave it there. And we're gonna come back to the article because I can't find what I want, and I don't want to waste your time. So, Tim Taylor said, "Infiltration of missionaries, nasty work." Man, yeah. Now, I'm not saying there's any correlation with what happened. I don't know what happened with this, right? Obviously, I don't know what happened with this. I sent my, hopes, prayers, and wishes out to the family. Pray for the lost ones. Pray for those who lost ones. Missions in Haiti, Inc. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Here it is. Mission in Haiti, Inc. Okay. Here we go. You see the people, I guess, associated with this organization here. Okay. All right. Let's go to About Us. Let's see here. Haiti is a nation that has been and is devastated by the powers of darkness. I like it. So far, so good. So far, so good. We are David and Alicia Lloyd. Rest in power. We started missions in Haiti in 2000 with the purpose of setting Haiti on a different course. Oh, wow. That's ambitious. You want to take the nation of Haiti and change its course. Okay. We aim to accomplish this by targeting the country's biggest need, its children. Wow. It's all red. Although the entire nation is steeped in poverty, the children suffer the worst. Thousands are malnourished, uneducated, and headed for hopeless lives apart from Christ. Apart from Christ. Apart from Christ. We believe the doors are still open for Haiti's children to be changed by the gospel. We believe the doors are still open for Haiti's children to be changed by the gospel. Why do the children need changing? And why do they need it by the gospel? Through House of Compassion and other ministries of missions in Haiti, so they've got more houses, we are working where the fields are ripe for harvest, making a difference in the lives of hundreds of children. Okay. All right. Let's go back. So let's check their newsletters. Let's see what's in their newsletters. Greetings from Haiti in the name of Jesus. January to March 2024. May 23rd, 2023. Springtime greetings from Haiti in the name of Jesus. Okay. Let's click this one. Let's take a look. Let's read. The humanitarian crisis in Haiti has worsened since our last newsletter. Gangs has taken control of even more area in and around Port-au-Prince. Thousands more people have been killed, kidnapped, and are displaced. The stories we hear daily really tear at our hearts. We are overwhelmed by the unimaginable needs and problems that the Haitian people are forced to live with every day. We are very thankful that our area has continued to remain relatively calm. The gang leader in our area controls one of the nicer gangs in Haiti. This gang works to keep the bad guys out of our area, and we pray that they will continue to be strong enough to keep some semblance of peace in this area. Okay? So we know that there are good gangs. This is what they're saying, according to their own testimony. All right? So this is a nice gang. They want to fight the bad gangs. Okay? This is according to their own testimony. All right. Please help us pray that outside help for Haiti will come very soon. Now they do say for Haiti. They didn't say for us. They said pray for Haiti. So it appears to me like they feel safe. I don't know how much longer the Haitian people can live with this. They say the Haitian people. They don't say themselves. The Haitian people. So May 2023, shit was kind of cool. Maybe it got spicy recently, which we know it did. Can live with this terrible, lawless famine and stress. In spite of all the problems, missions in Haiti is functioning as nearly normal as possible. The Sikh team from Ozark Bible Institute in Nahosho, Missouri came down in January, and we had a week-long program for our students and the children in our area. And we had revival services each evening at the Good Hope Church. All right, so things are going good in this first article. Now let's read the most recent one. January to March 2024. Let's see how this one's different. The humanitarian crisis in Haiti continues to worsen. The UN reported that during January, an average of 26 people were killed every day in Haiti, and many more were injured or kidnapped. Assaults on women and young girls were rampant. Gang members with guns were currently running Haiti and doing unimaginable evil whenever and wherever they choose. We were forced to close our school in early February for 2 weeks due to a raging gun battle between two rival gangs that were fighting for control of an area about half a mile from our compound. We heard that one of the gangs killed every male they encountered during that battle, and there are reports that hundreds of men were killed. We keep hearing that an international military force will be coming to restore order in Haiti. Reportedly, the U.S. has been sending military equipment to support UN troops that is supposed to be coming from several nations. Wait a second. Wait a fucking second. See, this the bullshit. Here go the bricks. Here go the bricks on the side of the street. Right before the protest. Bricks appearing on the street right before the protest. We keep hearing that an international military force will be coming to restore order in Haiti. Reportedly, the U.S. has been sending military equipment to support the UN troops that are supposed to be coming from several nations. So you sent a bunch of shit. Imagine sending the package to somebody who's not at the destination you're sending the package to. And it's a military force. So you're sending guns to Haiti to people that aren't there yet? We are diligently praying intervention will come very soon. Please join us in praying for Haiti. So again, they're saying pray for Haiti. They ain't saying pray for us. They're saying pray for Haiti. Angelia, calm down, Angelia. You might have to do some community service. The Haitian people are very depressed and deeply concerned about the current situation in Haiti. The Haitian people are very depressed and deeply concerned about the current situation in Haiti, which seems hopeless to them. So again, it's March 2024, and these people are just like, we're fine. Unless they include themselves in Haitian people. Maybe they consider themselves Haitian people. I don't know. The Biden administration currently offers humanitarian visas to Cubans, Haitians, Nicaraguans, Venezuelans, and a large number of Haitians have been granted a visa under this program. Other Haitians are fleeing Haiti by any means possible, including by air and dangerous rickety boats. A lot of them are going to Central or South America, migrating north through Mexico, and eventually entering the U.S. illegally. Missions in Haiti has been able to operate in spite of all the headwinds. Good Hope Church has been open for every service, even while there was a shooting close by at times. So they're keeping the doors open. Well, not the doors open, but they're operating as normal, right? Good Hope School only had to close for 3 weeks so far this year, and most of the 450 students enrolled have been able to attend class. Our staff is discouraged, but they are faithful to come to work and to attend church services. Our bakery has been a godsend. The bakery is operating at full capacity, and a lot of people in this area depend on the bakery for sustenance since the gang shut down travel and commerce. We appreciate Davey and Natalie. They stepped up and have been a tremendous blessing to missions in Haiti and the Haitian people in this area. Okay, so this is not Davey and Natalie, whoever's writing this. This is David Lloyd. Okay, this is David Lloyd. So we got David, Davey, and Natalie. They stepped up and have been a tremendous blessing to missions in Haiti and to the Haitian people in this area. They love and help take care of the kids at the House of Compassion. They preach at the Good Hope Church and lead our children's church and our Sunday school. We ask God to provide dedicated people to work with us and allow us to expand our outreach, and Davey and Natalie are an answer to our prayer. We really enjoyed having Hannah and Dakota with us during this Christmas break from Ozark Bible Institute. Hannah was happy to be back home. Dakota preached several inspirational messages during our end of the year revival services. The kids at the House of Compassion were really excited that Hannah and Dakota were here to share Christmas with them, and New Year's Day pizza party was a big hit. They partying. They had a pizza party, blah, 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 blah. All right. So this is their newsletter, all right? People on the ground. Here's the news article. Let's change our search here. Let's go. Let's change this. Let's go here. Hold on. All right, here we go. Let's go. Let's go to the pandemic. Yeah, let's go to the pandemic. And then let's go. Let's see. All right. So this article had been published a while ago. What the fuck? See, they go one of them Google glitches is saying May 15th, but then you click through. Another Google glitch. We're going to let it slide. We're going to let it slide. We're not even going to look into that. Missions in Haiti. Hold on. Hold on. What? Hold on. Mm. See. And I don't feel like going through the fucking. All right, let's. All right, hold on. I'll adjust this. I'll just adjust this. Let's go. All right. All right. Here's the House of Compassion. So that's under Ministries on the main page. Sponsor a child, $25 a month. They got the baby's names up here and everything. This shit looks spooky as hell. That shit just spooked me out. Where are the articles? Where's the news about? Where's the news? Why is there no news about missions in Haiti? There's like absolutely no news coverage. There's not a single, like, they didn't publish a press release or nothing. There's like no news here. I thought it was me. There's no news. Hold on. United Nations Stabilization Mission in Haiti. This one says International Police Force approved by the United Nations Security Council. I'm sure it's, not associated. There's not a single news article. It's like this place didn't exist.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
What am I supposed to do with this? 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 How do you not go full Alex Jones on this? All right, let's since we can't go into the past, let's go into the present, okay? Let's go into the present. All right. So we tried the past. And you know what? Fuck that. Wait a second. Let's do this different. Let's type in Natalie Baker and David Lloyd. I'm not even going to go to gematria. I'm not going to do all of that. Jay Pollen going to be like, yo, check the gematria. Them niggas going to come back 666. I'm going to have to shut the stream down. All right. So let's change our filters here. So Davy Lloyd is coming back as David Lloyd. All right, so I typed in Davy Lloyd, Haiti. Did a podcast. Oh, I lost my. No, it's still there. Why is it giving me these recent ones? Why is it showing Mario Norfall? Why is it? What? What the fuck? Natalie Baker. Let's do Natalie Baker. And their names are so generic. And there's Mario Norfall again. I changed the time frame and it's this is crazy. This is crazy. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. It looks like there aren't many great matches for your search. Shit brings up Marcus Garvey. I can't find anything. I tried their names. All right. We tried our best. Now we have to go to the present. I tried the past. I exhausted the past. I tried missions in Haiti, and I tried their names. We have nothing. We have nothing. Shout out Jabari said the Christian NGOs in Haiti did accomplish one important thing. They turned the upper and middle class kids who are leaving into atheists. Oh my God.
Oh, this a real Hotep brother.
Then they come to US and Europe and become black thought leaders with no moral compass. Oh, come on, man.
Oh, this a real Hotep brother.
Easy, Jabari, easy. Wow, Jabari, $5 super. I wonder if the Vatican knows how many of their leaders in Haiti are assisting with child trafficking in U.S., Canada, and Europe. It seems very on brand. Oh my God. We just hit our goal.
Brother.
We just hit our goal, and Jabari's lost his fucking mind. Jabari, you know you got some side quests for that take, right? I condemn. All right. To the present. I'm gonna skim really fast and see if I see anything. So if I'm quiet, I'm eating this chocolate, which tastes really good, but I'm looking. They were attacked by gangs. You know what also this ties into, now that I'm thinking about it? Oh man, Candace's gonna have a ball with this one. Hold on a second. Twitter's about to explode over this shit. Now that I'm thinking about it. Hold on a second. Niggas got caught leaving the church. I knew it. I knew Candace would be all over this.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
I got a third eye, yo. I'm telling you right now, I got a third eye. My shit wide open. How did I know Candace would be all over this? How did I know? We were just talking about this. Me and Goldstein was just talking about this. It's about to be big news. Going into Memorial Day, it was ranked 10 before. It's 8 now. This shit's about to explode. This is crazy. There's no other way to explain it. Let's see. Let's go back. Wait a second. Right? And then where was the original now? Where was the original report? Hold on. Let me find the original report. Hold on. Damn, why is it? Oh, here we go. All right. Hold on. Almost there. See? See what I'm saying? Shit is sloppy, yo. Sloppy. This one says 3 trucks, right? BBC says 3 people were killed, but 2 groups in 3 vehicles. Okay. All right. Okay. Two groups, 3 vehicles. I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt on that. I'm not even gonna speculate on that. Let's just keep it moving. I just want to make sure shit's consistent. All right. Another group arrived. I don't remember another group arriving in this post. Yeah, this post, I don't remember. The gang took our trucks, loaded everything up. They wanted and left. Another gang came after. Okay, so another gang did come after to see what was going on and if they could help, so they say. No one understood what they were doing. Not sure what took place, but one was shot and killed, and now this gang went into full attack mode. Davy, Natalie, and Jude was in my house at the end of the property using the Starlink internet to call me. I have been trying all my contacts to get a police armored car there to evacuate them to safety, but can't get anyone to do it. Damn. It's even worse. The actual post is even worse. This is like a plea for help. This was a post. Yeah, this is like, yo, I tried calling. Let me post on my Facebook and hope something happens. Damn. Okay. This is an eyewitness. It's definitely a Haitian eyewitness. Some of this recollection is because they speak the same language. They heard what they said, so that's why they know where they're going. I am also trying to negotiate with the gang. What? To how much money to stand down and let them leave and get to safety. Please pray. Going to be a long night. The phones have all died and I can't get a hold of anybody for the past several hours. Now to know what was going on. Damn. It's high alert in Haiti and they ain't got no emergency button. Damn. The actual Facebook post is worse than the story. Yeah, exactly, Jabari. Exactly. I ain't saying nothing though. So another group arrived and a gang member was shot dead. The 3 missionaries were trapped in the house while the gang went into full attack mode. Which gang? And did they shoot each other? Like, is one gang shooting another gang? Is that what's happening here? They're holed up in there. You know what else? You know what else? Now that I'm thinking about it, this post doesn't make sense. Shouldn't this start with Davy and Natalie and are dead? Davy, Natalie, and Lloyd, or whoever is dead? Please help. Urgent. Why does it start with urgent prayer? Sam and this elaborate story. Like, if all this happening, why is this person so calm? Why?
I wish all the black people were as smart as Hotep Jesus. And I wish all the white people were as smart as Hotep Jesus. And I wish all the Hispanics were as smart as Hotep Jesus. Because that guy, he really gets it. He knows how to boil it down.
Anyway, let's go back to the present. Missions in Haiti confirmed that all three were dead 3 hours later. The State Department is aware of the deaths. Missouri Governor Mike Parsons called the deaths absolutely heartbreaking news. Hold on. I just want to refresh Twitter and see where Haiti's trending right now. Seven. The security station in Haiti cannot wait, said a National Security Council spokesperson, adding that President Joe Biden had pledged to support the expedited deployment of the force in talks with Kenya's president on Thursday. So Biden told the Kenyans, yo, go lock this shit down. This was previous to this incident. All right. And then they just go into like, Kenya is due to deploy police forces to Haiti at the head of an international force aimed at helping the country's transnational authorities restore order. This Haiti story, it's gonna be one of those things. It's gonna be one of those things. U.S. calls for swift police deployment to Haiti 60 minutes ago. Let's see what Al Jazeera is saying. So, yeah, rapid deployment of Kenyan-led security force to Haiti. All right, hold on. All right, let's see something. Let's see. Raleigh Gaines. It's Raleigh Gaines. Let's see what Raleigh Gaines says. Please lift Ben Baker, MO, and his family up in prayer as they begin to process the unimaginable. His beautiful daughter and son-in-law were murdered in Haiti, where they lived as missionaries. Heart-wrenching. God bless this family.
We've got dead American missionaries in Haiti because this administration decided it was not going to go into Haiti and resolve the situation. It decided that it was not going to take a leadership role in the Western Hemisphere. So instead, it's handed a leadership role in the Western Hemisphere to an East African nation and possibly to the Chinese. The foreign policy of this administration is not the policy of grown-ups, but of children. It's not the policy of normal children, but children with schizophrenia. It's not a policy that anyone should be able to hold their head up and say is a sound policy. You've got Anthony Blinken playing the guitar in a bar in Kyiv while the nation burns there. They're now deciding whether or not they should allow the Ukrainians to start using American weapons across the border into Russia. Meanwhile,
All right, here we go. He was cooking for a second. Then he was like, oh, what about Ukraine? I hate when they do that shit, man. You was cooking, man. Then you went full neocon. I was rocking with him, and then he just went full, like, come on, bro. Yeah, no, he's right. He's right. This is you sent the Kenyans in? Like, what? It just doesn't make sense to me. Damn, they already politicized this shit. Gabriel Oguda has already attacked somebody. Josh Hawley. Hold up. Poso. What Poso say? Missouri State Rep. No. Also, it was an auto post.
Call from.
Yo.
Hey.
What's good, bro?
Did you talk about the dual citizenship yet?
Oh yeah. What you think?
Passport thing? Well, I'm for it. I'm for dual citizenship because if some fucking crazy shit happens here, I need to be able to just fuck up out of here and get the African thing.
You mean dual passport?
Yeah, dual passport.
Oh,
But dual citizen as well.
But dual citizen as well. So you're for that? You would have that? You would vote yay in Hotepistan?
That's different. If I'm in Hotepistan, there isn't a reason that I need to flee. You know what I'm saying? If some shit's cracking off in Hotepistan, I would rather stay and defend it because it's going to be set up way better than America was. So, when it comes to Hotepistan, absolutely not. No dual. No. You're either here.
So you're
either
saying
Hotep
that. So you're saying that from the perspective of somebody acting in their own interest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, you know what? Our ancestors have been fucking traveling and owning land in multiple regions for forever before there were passports. So I don't see necessarily like what the problem is, especially if you're looking from a wealth building perspective. Like, let's say you're trying to create a network of wealth between, for example, a particular black community and a particular black tribe, right? Like, let's say you got a working agreement with them, right? You can't really make something like that happen if one of you doesn't have citizenship there. I mean, you can work with that person, but you want to have a foot in the land. Like the Chinese, they kind of did something like that, if I'm not mistaken, right? They had citizens here who also were citizens back home, and that's how they.
Yeah, but is that in the interest of the nation of United States of America?
I mean, it's in the interest of United citizens because the United States of
How?
America doesn't do anything. The America does not care about its citizens, and so its citizens should have the ability to do whatever they need to do to look out for their family and their own legacy. I mean, that to me, that's what being free is, right? Like, right, if I'm really a free citizen born in America, then I should have the right to make money in other places, which can sometimes need citizenship in order to get that money the way you want, right? And come back here and bring that wealth back
I think
to America.
you should. I think you should just denounce yourself as an American and become a citizen of the other nation.
No,
There's no. You
because
can't have dual loyalty. You can't do that.
It's not loyalty because
If you want the benefits of another country, take your ass to that country and go pledge allegiance to them.
What are you loyal to when it comes to America? What are you loyal to versus when it comes to?
Well, we're talking.
citizen?
We're having two different conversations here. You're talking subjective, and I'm talking about objective. So
Right.
we're having two different conversations here. Objectively, yeah. For me, of course, I'd love to have dual citizenship. Of course, that goes without being said. But if I was thinking about, if I had to zoom out and say what is in Americans' best interest, you would say, if we're thinking as an entire group here, and not just thinking for myself, you would say there should not be any dual loyalty. That's a flaw within your nation. Your nation is fractured.
Is this because typically when it comes to dual citizenship, it's not America that's benefiting; it's the other country. Like
no, has nothing to do with that. Just fundamentally,
it's a fundamental. Okay.
Fundamentally, that doesn't make any sense.
I mean, I understand as a nation. I even understand from the corporate perspective.
Either way, either you're working as a spy or you're working as a loyalty. That's the way that relationship is going to work. In one nation you're a spy, and the other one you're an actual citizen.
I mean, but how is that possible? Like let's
put it like this. Let's put it like this.
And
Let's
you got
go.
a business.
No. We're gonna go fundamental. Let's assume you're a pilgrim. All right. And you got natives. And you got a nigga talking about, oh, I'm a pilgrim and a native. One of them motherfuckers is gonna look at that nigga sideways.
I'm a pilgrim and I'm a native.
Pick a side, bro. Which one is you?
But what? But those are I don't know. You're not a pilgrim and a native. So just
Exactly.
You have
Exactly.
citizenship with the pilgrim. Like, I don't get what you're saying because that's a nationality, right? Is it or something like that? Like that's not a place. But no one's like, I'm an American.
So nationalism is a subset of tribalism. Tribalism is not a subset of nationalism.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
So fundamentally, what we're talking about here is tribalism. Fundamentally, that's why I said we got to take it to its core. If you got a bunch of pilgrims, settlers, colonists, whatever you want to call them, Englishmen, Quakers, is there dual citizenship?
Well, no, but neither benefits
Exactly.
from that.
Neither of them benefits. Correct. You need.
But what if you do benefit?
What you're talking about here is now, again, zooming into the individual cases. We're talking about the aggregate. When we're talking about the aggregate, generally speaking, you ain't trusting that motherfucker if you a native unless he comes to you and tells you, yo, I'm working as a spy for you and I pledge to you, you done went through all the rituals and rites you done did 100 times and you did the rain dance. You know what I'm saying?
What if he brings goods to you and takes your goods to them? So now you both have a working exchange where let's say that there's a bigger pilgrim. But there's a bigger pilgrim, and that bigger pilgrim's like, we want a little bit of all your transactions.
You're zooming in. You're zooming in.
Am I zooming in? I'm really?
You're zooming in.
Okay.
You're taking one particular case. You're zooming in. I'm not zooming in. I don't talk in individualism. When we talk in nationality, we're talking about what is in the best interest of the group, what is more likely to happen on average. We're zooming out. And when you zoom out, there is no fucking such thing as dual loyalty.
Oh, but
a man can only serve one master. This is known since the beginning of time.
I feel like if you're a larger entity and you employ a part of your entity to help your entity reach new lands or grow or bring in goods, and the requirement
You've zoomed in once again.
Well, I'm trying to look.
You just took one slice of the pie and zoomed in on it.
Right, but
you took one slice of the pie of things to consider.
Where are the detriments to? Because I feel like when you're looking at the aspect of a spy, or even that is itself zooming in. You're zooming in onto a microcosm of something bigger. So what is the outward, the fundamental example that is encompassing that shows the detriment being greater?
I'm not zooming in on a small slice. I'm zooming in on the big slice. Dual loyalty brings into question, who is your loyalty really with? That is the core of the question.
Your homeland.
Dual loyalty,
your loyalty
but fundamentally the argument is based around loyalty, right? Dual loyalty. So when you're saying I'm focusing in on a small snippet, I'm not. I'm focusing in on the actual argument. Now, what I'm saying is one of those pieces of that argument is a spy or somebody not working in the interest of said nation. That is the argument. That is the question.
I'm absorbing what you're saying. I don't see the aspect of loyalty when, if you're like your homeland and the place you have a separate citizenship in, when you're not there, their rules don't apply to you. And also, because you're not from that land, there are rules within that citizenship that also don't apply to you, and that protects that land. So I don't see on like in the larger sense. I mean, our nation operates in this already like this. This is how we make money, by installing ourselves in other lands and giving ourselves rights, you know, to a certain degree that land will allow. And that's how our nation has grown. If our nation couldn't participate in that, then everything would be affected all the way down to the shea butter niggas. Like, your shea butter comes from a person with dual citizenship. So I feel like from the macro to the micro, it's affected all the way down if you don't allow for that aspect of trade, because I feel like that's a part of trade between nations is that. Maybe I need to think about this a little bit more, but I feel like that's what I'm seeing more than like being the more governing thing than what you're saying.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
Listen, man, all I'm saying is a nigga need to be able to zip-a-roo when the shit gets cracked off out here. You know what I'm saying?
I'm thinking about the individual.
I'm thinking about myself, but
exactly. That's my point.
I got a child and a wife to take care of. Fuck y'all.
That's my point.
All right, man. Word. Thank you.
All right, yo, Hotep and Bill. I don't do that. I'm not that type of thinker. Everybody's like, but what about me? What about me? We're not thinking about you. We're talking about what's best for the nation. And if we sat down at the round table and you say to yourself, yo, in Hotepistan, There's no dual loyalty, no dual citizenship. You got to denounce that shit. Produce your paperwork. Hypothetically speaking, right? Hypothetically speaking, right? You down, you down. You think the Blood's gonna be like, oh, you could be a Crip too? You could be a Blood and a Crip. And it is and that. You can't do that. Fundamentally, we're just gangs, man. We're gangs. That's what we are. That's what humans are. We group up together and we create gangs. Did anybody see the monkey movie? What's that shit called? Planet of the Apes? That shit was some mid. It was some mid. Especially how they threw the white woman in there. And they tried to throw the white woman in there as the heroine now. That shit's so exhausting. Jabari Judah, $5 super. Most Americans who are first or second generation immigrants already have dual loyalty with or without dual citizenship. We're a TV dinner, not a melting pot. Damn.
You know who told he's a slave, right?
Yeah.
He's a slave.
Yes,
He's a slave.
Why are you saying that?
I'm from Haiti.
That's why you're
We are
saying that.
here today to protest against what Muto is about to do.
Yes?
Yes.
Why
William
do
Muto.
you think it's a bad thing? It's a bad thing.
No, he want to invade Haiti.
Yeah.
With
Still a slave. Still a slave.
That one US occupation.
Power to the people.
That one US occupation.
Power to the people.
That one Kenya occupation.
Power to the people.
That one Kenya occupation.
Power to the people.
That one US occupation.
I had a little rhythm going. Walter Rudo. Okay. William Ruto, president of Kenya. Okay. So that's what they're protesting. They're like, do not invade. Now, I saw somebody in the chat said they're sending Kenyans over because of the optics, right? They're sending Kenyans over because of the optics. And you see people protesting that. Brown people, you know, who are not concerned with the optics. Well, what are their concerns? Why don't Haitians want Kenya to go in to Haiti? Isn't that obvious? Isn't it obvious? You would say, but your country needs help. Yeah, we need help. Not that kind of help. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. This nigga.
You said that Kenya is committed, and in your
So this was yesterday.
Carter speech in Atlanta, you said it's based on humanitarianism, helping Haiti out. But can you explain the geopolitical goal, 12,000 kilometers away from Nairobi, when schools in the counties of Baringo, West Pokot, and Turkana have not yet opened because of the banditry problem, yet you are committing our national police force to Haiti, and where is the priority, this being one of your major manifesto pillars, talking about security, and to the extent that even the Defense Cabinet Secretary talked about the deployment of, if need be, the Kenyan military or the special personnel to make sure that schools are open, children go to school in areas that are bandit prone in Kenya. Why are you committing to Haiti when we have a problem back home? Is it an irony that you are putting the fire in the faraway neighbor's home when when our own home is on fire?
Oh shit.
Oh, this a real Hotep.
Oh shit, it done heated up. So the Haitians is saying no, when the Kenyans is like, nigga, we got our own problems. That's nationalism.
Thank you very much. I made a commitment to the people of Kenya to sort out.
Wow, wait, this shit just got real. So if this was yesterday, Biden gave this announcement, the Haiti president, and there's a lot of pushback, as you can see, and they like, oh, fuck, bro. Fam. Oh, shit. May 23rd, 2024, 2:22 p.m. And the day after, you have a government official family kidnapped and killed?
Call from
Dr. Feels Good.
Yeah, what's good, bro?
What's going on, Hotep?
What up?
Peace to you, peace to the chat.
Peace.
Yeah, I just wanted to say something real quick towards the Haiti situation. I've been seeing, stuff like that with the missionaries passing and people that go over there to help, something going left for them and things of that nature for like years now. And I've always thought something, felt the way about it too. For when I first seen those things, I'm like, damn, it's really dangerous over there. And, once the third eye starts opening up, you start doing more research. And then, more importantly, you start listening to the people that's actually on the land, that's on the ground doing the work. You get a different perspective. And, I don't know if I think you've played it before, some of these interviews of Barbecue, some of the clips of the gang leader that's over there. He mentions how he does not want any outsiders coming in. And if they do come in, they're going to face repercussions. He's been adamant about that. So right then and there, that told me everything I needed to know. Okay, so they're actually trying to do something from within. But then again, you have that question of whether, what side is Barbecue really on and who is he really working for and all that stuff, yada, yada. But right now, I'm just going off of the perspective of what I'm seeing, a gang, and there's a leader that feels like there's outsiders messing with the country, pillaging the resources, and he's doing what's necessary to keep the country safe.
Yeah.
And that's what I chalked it up to. And so now when these headlines come out of missionaries passing from these politicians and, getting themselves into trouble, it's like, okay, are they watching these interviews? Are they listening to the people that's, in the line of fire, that's a part of that land? Or are they just going off of TikTok videos and Instagram and listening to everyone else who's not in the line of fire? So yeah, I just wanted to put that out there for the people because it's just, I've been seeing it a lot now. And now I'm starting to see the play, right? I guess it's something that they're about to go into. I called right before I finished the Biden clip, so I didn't get to see what Biden was going to say about that Kenya situation.
Yeah, I'm about to play it right now, man. This shit is tragic, bro.
Okay, all right, yeah, you can play it. Go ahead.
All right, appreciate you, bro.
No problem, man. Thank you.
Hotep and Bill.
Oh, this a real Hotep brother.
He know about it. He know what's going on. Shout out to the caller.
Insecurity in the North Rift. I have followed that with action. As we talk, there are 3,000 military officers in the North Rift, 2,000 police officers in the North Rift. We have renovated the first 15 schools and completed. We have reopened 20 schools already that were closed in the North Rift. And that exercise is ongoing. We have made tremendous progress in making sure that we create security at home, but that does not take away our responsibility. Even as we were deploying troops and policemen in our own country, in North Rift, to sort out the banditry problem, we still deployed 1,000 troops to DRC Congo because that is our neighborhood. We have 5,000 troops in Somalia because equally that is our responsibility. And Haiti should not be an exception. That's why deploying 1,000 security men to Haiti speaks to the same belief and commitment to peace and security.
That boy good. He good. He's on point. He handled that question very well. He's sharp. I see why he president. That he handled that PR very well. What did Biden say? Biden, Haiti, Kenya. They had a whole meeting.
Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you. One question. Away from Nairobi. I mean, why the discrepancy? Why the dichotomy? One question, and this is on Haiti. President Biden, Kenya is rather doing the heavy lifting in a turbulent region, Somalia, South Sudan, the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Washington, as you have mentioned, has committed millions of dollars for the cost in Haiti. Isn't it ironic that while America is ending its forever wars in Afghanistan, the latest in 2021, under your leadership, when you withdrew troops from Kabul?
See, when these reporters come from overseas, they don't know how to handle them. They don't know how to pick who is going to be playing ball and who's not. That's my guess on why these questions get through.
Wars in Afghanistan, the latest in 2021, under your leadership, when you withdrew troops from Kabul, and that you're committing Kenya to another foreign wars, 12,000 kilometers away from Nairobi. I mean, why the discrepancy? Why the dichotomy? While you are ending your forever wars, overseas wars, yet you are committing Kenya to Haiti. Can you explain that?
Very easily. There's a reason why Afghanistan has been known as the graveyard of empires. The likelihood of anybody uniting Afghanistan is highly, highly, highly unlikely, number one. Number two, there are ways to control ISIS other than occupying Afghanistan. It was an unnecessary need. Now, with regard to Haiti, Haiti is in an area of the Caribbean that is very volatile. There's a lot going on in this hemisphere, and we're in a situation where we want to do all we can without us looking like America once again is stepping over and deciding this is what must be done. Haitians are looking for help, as well as the folks in the Caribbean are looking for help. And so we checked out with a number of other countries. The one who stepped up was Haiti. We've committed to provide the wherewithal, the intelligence.
You see the difference between how they Nairobi president and our president sound? What the fuck is Biden talking about?
And equipment and the like to Haiti, and so it's a logical thing. And you have a first-rate capability, and you keep your word. That's an important dynamic.
He ain't answered nothing. He didn't answer not a single question.
I agree with President Biden.
You asked about, you implied that we weren't doing anything anywhere else. Well, we're kind of occupied around the world, but we're also engaged in Congo, in the neighborhood. And, you know, we can continue to help alleviate human suffering there. The United States is the largest humanitarian donor, providing $375 million in humanitarian funding just this year, including support for more than 6 million displaced people from the DRC. So we are engaged in more than one place.
Y'all seen him look down and read, right? Y'all seen him look down and read? This is pathetic. This is pathetic. Hold on, I'm trying to find. Come on, why is it doing that? YouTube? Gay. So yesterday they have this, right? They have this situation go on, Trump rally. But the fact that this shit happened yesterday is insane. You know what this remind me of? This remind me of Scarface. Remember in Scarface, he was supposed to give the order. Sosa gives Scarface the order. Scarface connects with his hitman. They're about to take out the target. And the goal of it was that they're about to give a speech, right? This international representative was about to give a speech, and they were supposed to stop him from giving that speech, but he gave the speech anyway. And because he defied the orders and shot one of Sosa's guys and killed one of Sosa's guys, Sosa took Scarface out. Scarface said no kids, correct. Scarface did say no kids. He definitely said no kids. You know? So that's what this reminds me of. Where like this politics, hitman shit comes into play and all of that. Because we got gangs and all types of shit involved in this. Government officials. This is crazy. It's number 6 now. It's moving up. It's moving up slow. I expected it to move up a lot faster than this. So they're saying, Biden, why are you committing troops to Haiti? Kenya, why are you committing troops to Haiti? Then boom, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, a U.S. rep family loses their life. Gangs in Haiti. That's nasty work. That's nasty work. Here they come. See, I knew this would be a young white couple. A young white couple. This is what I'm saying is coming next. This is the grift. Damn, this is crazy. There's so many dimensions to this. You got the racial connection, you have the religious connection, you have the national connection. Kenya, Haiti, America. Levels to this grift. The Forever Wars grift. There's a lot of grifts within this grift. There was no reason to risk their lives converting to an already Christian country. It's true. Haiti is really fucking Christian. That is true. That is true. 2 precious white lives lost for nothing. A bloodline ended for nothing. They did Christianize the shit out of Haiti. Mofax says racial showcasing confusion. They needed black faces out front while intervening in Haiti. American Christian missionary couple. This is crazy. This is crazy. I'm trying to wait for it. I wanted to refresh. Like, can you like refresh this, Elon? Let's do people I follow and see what that looks like. People I'm following haven't even touched this yet. Interesting. Interesting. This hasn't even gotten out there yet. This is still brewing. Haiti number 6. Let's refresh one more time. Interesting. Damn. This is some nasty work. Bro. He says, Cannon said it'll distract from Taiwan and China. Yeah. Next weekend to let it cook the support. And wokeness and red woke's about to be obnoxious this week. They about to knock y'all head off. He said the red whites are pushing it higher up the algo. Yeah. We're at the beginning of it, though. It looks like we're at the beginning of this wave. Cannon, you grifting off to this story? You know you gotta go live and grift off this, Cannon. You gotta do a Haiti stream. If you do a Haiti stream, hit me up. I'll hop in with you. I'll hop in with you tonight or something like that. I'll come on your channel and we could talk about it. And by then we'll have a lot of like interesting things that'll come out around this story. A lot of reactions. Hit me up if you want to do something tonight. Cause this is gonna be something. This is crazy. What's my timeline even talking about? Oh, excuse me. Damn, they haven't even. Tariq Nasheed grifting. So this little girl says she wants to be pregnant, right? And Tariq Nasheed says when the mainstream media constantly promotes sexy red type of content, this is the result. I don't even know why we acknowledge stories like that. I don't even know why he does that. Now he's going to blow it all up. All right, let's go to latest because that's the For You tab. For You tab ain't even bringing me no Haitian. Give me some Haitian shit, For You. This is the For You. Our ultimate goal is to give every illegal alien citizenship. The open border is by design. Democrats want to make the electorate and replace American citizens. Whatever that dude was saying.
Count one.
Nick Ricada.
Is second-degree possession, 25 grams or more of cocaine or methamphetamine. This is in violation of Minnesota Statute 152.022, subdivision 2, print A, print 1. The maximum sentence for that count is 25 years in prison and or a $500,000 fine. Count 2 is possession of ammunition or any firearm with the user of controlled substances. This is a gross misdemeanor, so the maximum sentence is 364 days in the Kansas County Jail and or a $3,000 fine. Count 3, endangerment of a child when present with a sale or possession of a controlled substance. Again, a gross misdemeanor. Count 1 is second.
Damn. Shit. Well, he's an attorney. I'm sure he'll figure that one out, right? Shirley, I think. I don't know how this stuff goes, but if you're an attorney, I figure, you can get yourself off. Pause. No pun intended. All right, let's go to following. I don't see nothing. And I don't want to be the one to blow it up. I want to see it happen on its own. I don't want to grift off of it. Oh shit, Carrie Lake just got endorsed by Dougie. Doug Burgum. Shout out to Carrie Lake. Nope. They ain't got out there yet. Motherfuckers must have went to sleep. You know what it is? Everybody's at the beach. Everybody's at the beach right now. Got to let that story cook. You got to let that story cook. Everybody's at the beach right now. It was beautiful today, too. Oh, man, the weather is beautiful today. I think everybody went to the beach. I think that's what happened. We're going to have to sit back and see. We're going to see what we're going to see, y'all. We're going to see. We're going to see how this story cooks up, how this story unfolds. Shout out to my Rumblers rumbling. Appreciate you. Doug, I'm not reading that. For God's sake, Hotep Jesus, use start page. Google throwing you off the scent. I usually use Yandex. I'll try start page next time. I got some shit better than I got something better than that though. I got some decentralized. If I really want to get nasty with it, I can go decentralized with my search engine. But I'll be trying to do it real quick because there's a lot you can do with search engines. So I appreciate you. Shout out to my rumblers. I appreciate you. Grift just taking the weekend off. I don't know, yo. I don't know what I'm doing. What can it say? They said a mandatory reporter turned them in. Really? All right, Cannon, yo. If you want me to come through, hit me up, yo. I'll stop by for like 30 minutes or something like that. Make sure y'all subscribe to Cannon Hotep. He's gonna do some updated coverage on the Haiti situation. But shout out to all my funders, all my people that support it monetarily. I appreciate you. Jabari said most Americans who are first or second generation immigrants already have dual loyalty, with or without dual citizenship. We're a TV dinner, not a melting pot. Epic, epic, epic. Shout out to Jabari Judah, Hotep CPA. RIP to the missionaries, but as Haitians, we are tired of the deceit missionaries bring to the island. Oh my God.
Oh, this a real Hotep brother.
Oh my God. The Haitians are speaking up. The Haitians are speaking up. He says we are tired of the deceit missionaries bring to the island. Historically, missionaries are the spies. Historically. I'm not saying they are. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying historically, missionaries are spies. Fully Juan Kenobi, appreciate you. Darion Gario, appreciate you. You know, I'm not saying that with this situation, but fundamentally, when I saw they was missionaries, I was like, oh shit, here we fucking go. If you're white, you should probably just get off that island. And I think that you guys are right, obviously. That's why they're sending Kenyans in. Kenyans will be able to blend in easier. It won't come out, won't stick out like targets, maybe. We'll see. But to me, it just sounds like black on black violence.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
It sounds like black on black violence. I got to be honest with you. It sounds like, you know, Biden's saying, get over here, nigga. Go get them niggas under control. That's what it looks like to me. Hey, you niggas, go get these niggas under control. And I get, like, you know, the whole we're white so we can't do it thing. But it's a proxy war. It's another proxy war with a proxy army. If you're going to do it, you got to do it yourself. And I don't endorse the United States having any intervention at all. To be honest with you, I do not agree with any intervention, whether it's Kenya is on the ground, the UN, NATO, United States, Russia. I don't support any of it all. I think Haiti can find its way on its own. I really do believe so. I believe the Haitian people are strong people. and can right what's wrong. And I think what's wrong is Western intervention. It is what it is. Western intervention is where many things seem to go wrong with all of these nations. It seems like everything's all fun and games until the IMF shows up like, hey, you know, we can make this place better, right? How would you like a small loan of $100 billion? And then you know how that story goes. You know? Oh, we might have to put a military base here. You know, we're just putting there to protect our interests. You know, we're investing in. We want to be able to make sure nobody else comes and fucks with you. You know? Anyway. I'm going to come back tonight. I'll be with Canon Hotep. Make sure you go subscribe to his channel. Canon Hotep, Rumble, YouTube, and all of that. Enjoy your holiday weekend. Go to the kickback and, you know, eat a hot dog or whatever for meat paws. You know, whatever the fuck it is people do at cookouts. Have fun, you know, be with your family, do it up, the beach, whatever it is. You know what I mean? Really enjoy that. Shout out to Tari. I know Tari is definitely about to have fun this weekend, this Memorial Day weekend down in Texas. So shout out to Tari. I'll be back Monday. Tune in, hit the subscribe button, like the subscribe button, share the stream out. I'll get the timestamps up tomorrow. All right. Be well, stay merry. Tell somebody in your family that you love them. As always, Hotep and Bill.
Envision a sanctuary where community and sustainability are the cornerstones of living. In this haven, every family is able to grow their own food, children flourish through homeschooling tailored to unlock their full potential, and education extends beyond textbooks, instilling self-worth and a deep understanding of the world around them. Here, goodwill isn't just an ideal, it's the essence of daily life, where respect for law and order harmonizes with the community's resourcefulness. This place isn't just a dream, it's a call to action for everyone who believes in a better, more connected way of living. Join us in building a future where each individual's contributions create a tapestry of enduring harmony and prosperity. Join us in Hotepistan.